Me too. No, I'm not getting up at this point. I didn't really run around.
I'm all like, wait, don't start yet. Man's got to get up and.
Yeah, me too. I thought the
oh
same thing.
Man.
I peed.
God damn.
Is it started?
Silk Talk Podcast. Episode. Motherfucking. What? Which one is it? Seven. Oh, wait, that's
Destiny. That was yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yo, if y'all
Close
seen
enough.
Divinity's IG story yesterday, Shorty was like,
shut up.
So enthusiastically, like, what'd you say?
2 plus 3 is 7.
He was like, today's 7/7/23. 2 plus 3 is 7. And I'm like, that number 7.
23 is 7.
2023.
Whatever.
With the 2.
Oh,
2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3.
Yeah. But it still made sense.
Right. Anyhow.
The wrong context.
Wrong context. Silk Podcast Epico. Wow. That's what I get for trying to make fun of her.
Yeah,
Silk
it is.
Podcast Episode 7. Huge shout out to everyone who's tuning in, watching, supporting. It's been a long journey, as I say, every episode. And thank you for following the journey. You know what I'm saying? We had a little break. Divinity had to go to herb school. I can't wait to talk about that.
I was in a farm. I was learning about herbs.
She was in a farm, living that farm life.
It was fun.
Like, insanely. Like, no regular toilets, like compost, all that.
And it was lit. I'll have a compost toilet. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Well, I'm your host, Honor the Deity, a recording artist of about 5 years. I own the independent record label BKOSEASON LLC, the best label in the motherfucking world. Stop playing. And I do a lot, man. I'm cool, man. Anu and Friends, man. Go watch Anu and Friends. Vlogger. All of that. We're going to talk about all that later, too. I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
Hello, Divinity. CEO of HealingWithDivinity.com. Aspiring herbalist. Yogi. Sound healer. So many other things. But yeah.
Bad bitch, fat ass, all that. Yeah. Nice hairdo. I just cut Shorty's hair on the side.
Thank you.
Give her a little.
For blessing me.
I had to line her up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with some very special fucking people. Damn.
Fuck with your fit. It's fine. It's like the best fit someone has came on.
I hope y'all are watching this on YouTube.
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I made a conscious effort to get my drip up, so thank you.
So I respect that. Like, fam said, like, nah, I see where y'all going with the swag. I gotta make sure I'm up to par, if not past par, and you're definitely past par. You know, so shout out JERON fucking Braxton, man.
Legend.
I'm a fucking pod. This is a legendary moment.
Hey, look, it's your boy, young JERON Braxton, young Black Disney, greatest animator to ever walk this earth. Maybe let me. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. It's just in me and my humble opinion. Greatest artist to ever walk this earth. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that.
Valid.
You know, doing my thug thiz, aka Professor Finesser, aka him, aka him Burton, aka Timothy Chalamet, him not them,
not them.
You know what I'm saying? Always on my grind. You know, precious time, very valuable. So you know, yeah, JERON Braxton, if you know me.
Yo, I'm super appreciative of you coming on the pod. You know what I'm saying? We've been following each other a while on the gram. And I was telling my girl today, I was like, yo, JERON one of them ones where I'm like, why do you follow me? Like, why he follow me? Like, me so this motherfucker cool as hell. Like, the shit is dope. The art is dope, bro. And it's just like truly one of one. Like, truly one of one. The shit is so fucking fire. I'm like, it's a cool motherfucker. That motherfucker follow me. I must be cool.
I brought a little sample of the work too.
I love
for those watching. Where's the camera? Is that it right there?
Yeah, right that's the camera.
Right in front of that TV.
That's such
got a new plush.
That's beautiful. I love that.
I need me one of them.
You gonna have to zoom in on this. You can put your little wallet in there.
Oh, I need me one of them too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You fit your iPhone in there too?
You can fit your iPhone.
Oh, look.
I can fit mine.
I don't know about yours.
Right, I don't know.
I can fit mine.
Yeah, and then I got one more little thing.
Okay,
and then I
we
got
got-
this because I know y'all wanted a plush, but it's not my plush, but it's a plush
Oh, thank
from the
you.
same manufacturer.
Thank
so,
you.
Know, it's a little gift 'cause it's silk top, you know.
Silk
That is
top
so
gift.
sweet.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift for everybody.
Oh, we introduced Honey.
Okay, before we receive Honey's gift,
Okay. Right.
So my name is Honeymoon, and I'm honored to be in the presence of JERON Braxton. I'm also an animator, but
super
Yes.
dope.
This is our bestie
I'm
for
like, I'll
life.
bring you next
We
to
had
the best
bring-
one in the
Yeah.
game.
you
what you talking
are
about?
definitely one of my top animators that I've known. Like some of the best 3D art I've seen in my life, and the crazy thing is, like, I wasn't like too like familiar until like a few weeks ago. I went to this video art show, and it was like I saw that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw your
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, this
yeah.
is so amazing. Like the Jungle Bee, and like this was like me if I was to make something too. Like it's what I aspire to be at. Like I'm working towards it and trying to like teach myself all the programs as well. So it's like you're like. I was like so nervous
Honey's art
because
is so
you're
good.
like someone I
Huddy is
look up
dope.
to.
Huddy is dope. I really wanted Huddy to be
Love
here
that.
because Huddy has always showed just genuine, pure like love and appreciation for me and like everyone in my circle. Like before I even moved to LA,
Ooh.
Honey had found me on IG and was just showing love, making animations for me.
Oh, okay.
And shit was just dope. I'm like, okay, like
right.
this is gang right here. Then I came to LA and then Honey came to a show. And we turned the fuck up.
Wait, where are you from?
I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool. My dad used to live out there, so I would spend like my summers in Dorchester. Or Dorchester.
Dorchester.
Oh, okay, yeah. I used to be around Dorchester all the time.
Push the mic a little closer there.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops, my
Thank you.
bad.
That's
All
okay.
good.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so okay, we got a little gift from Honey.
All right. So
we
this
working
is
on?
back from when I used to do a lot of like vending for my art.
Mm.
So here's a little poster for you.
Wow, thank you.
And
How
then,
cute,
Cool.
Honey.
here's a little
That's
poster
cute.
for you.
Ooh, thank you.
And then
Oh my gosh, thank you, Honey.
Ooh,
I got.
I remember this.
Wow.
You posted this like a minute ago on
Yeah,
your.
that was
cool. I'm
some
gonna put
old
This is
stuff.
a nice print.
Some old stuff.
This is like really
Thank
good
you,
quality
Honey.
paper too.
This is beautiful.
Yo, thank you, Honey. I think are these our first gifts ever given to us on the fucking pod?
Yes.
Yo,
Wow.
this is how you know the love is real. This is how you know you really have something genuine and people just rock with you and support you. So thank you from the
Thank you
bottom
so
of my heart. I
much,
really do
for real.
appreciate these
Oh,
gifts
honey,
from two
thank you.
of the best artists in the fucking game.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Oh man, let's see. Let's start with this watermelon juice. Okay, so
Yeah,
I bought a
juice.
big ass motherfucking watermelon, bro. Like big, like this big. If you listening on the streaming platforms, it's big. Just picture in your mind. And me and Divinity juiced this motherfucker, and
Anybody
we about
want
to
it?
drink some watermelon juice.
Sure.
It's amazing.
It has
It's
herbs in it. Indeed.
it's just as delicious
like
as the
the
weed
main,
you're about
yeah.
to smoke.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull up. Would y'all want some watermelon?
I'd love some.
Yes, please, please,
All right, we
please,
pulling up
please.
some watermelon juice for everybody.
With
So
the black
let's
seeds
see.
in it.
Let's as I pull this up, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Right. boom.
Starting with Jaren, what got you into creating art? Where did it all start?
Oh, geez. I mean, I've
a deep
always been
question.
drawing. I've always been creating. You know, that's just been a part of my my lifestyle. Did you want some of this?
Oh yes, please.
So, you know, that's been
It started off with like
just drawing, you know. And I guess it always started off in church, you know, like because just being a kid, and my grandfather, you know, he has a Baptist church in Cleveland, and so I spent a lot of time in the church as long as I can remember. So,
Okay.
and of course, as a kid, it was very boring. So to occupy my time, I would draw. And there was a factory by the church that I loved to draw, so I would draw this factory like every day, and I like drawing animals and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, very innocent and wholesome. But I think around 15, I started to take art seriously, and you know, I started.
What caused the switch? Like, what made you like, all right, I'm gonna take this seriously? Was it an event, or was it just how you were just feeling at the time?
It was just like, yeah, it was just like, you know, as a kid, I was just kind of just going about life. But then, you know, by the time I was a teenager, I realized that my life is you know, whatever I make it is very moldable and things of that sort. And I just started to say, look, like there's nothing really stopping me from doing whatever I want to do. And I have, you know, I'm very privileged to be, you know, have parents who support me, and
That's beautiful.
And have like, you know, just being in America and having like a great education system. So it's like, you know, some kids, they be in school and they was just like, oh, math, I'll never use math. When am I going to use this? And it's like, I mean, maybe not, but it's like, maybe you could. You know, what does your life look like if you're using algebra on your day to day? Literally, before I pulled up in here, I had to do some math, you know, communicate. Yes, verbally, like explain some shit, because I'm trying to get this sculpture built, and there's these dimensions that I needed to have scaled and stuff, and like, you know, I just started to be like, all right, I just want to learn. I started really focusing in school, drawing, going to the library, looking at like anime and all kinds of shit, and just going on YouTube and whatnot. But really what it was like, I had a friend. His name is Charles. We're still friends to this day.
Shout out, Charles.
Big ups, Charles.
Big up.
We were 12 years old at the time, and his parents asked him like, hey, do you want to go to Disney World? We live in Indiana, so you know, you got to fly and get a hotel and obviously get tickets. So it's about like what, $1,200 for his mom, dad, him. So they were like, do you want to go to Disney World, or is there something else you want with this money? Because we not just about to throw away this money. So he was like, oh, I want studio equipment.
Ooh.
And I was like, wow, as a kid, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Go to Disney. But he was like, nah, bro, I'm trying to make beats and stuff.
Oh,
That's
So he did, and it was dope. And we were watching Soulja Boy, and we saw he used FL Studio, so we all got our little computers. Of course, he had the dopest
Dope
setup
shit.
out of all the middle schoolers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, like, I would say probably, you know, the next year I was like, nah, this is actually tight. You snap for this, you know, getting a nice, and then looking back, this stuff isn't this way better than everything that we had. But like as a kid, I'm like, bro, you went to Best Buy and your parents spent $600 on you. You got speakers, you got mic. So after seeing him and him taking it seriously, and then him actually being good, and then also hearing about him and some of his other friends like selling beats, you know, by the time we were 15, like I'm like, bro, somebody bought a beat for $50.
Yeah.
What is
That's
this?
so inspiring. Wow.
Yeah, I was
15
like,
years
that's crazy. So then I tapped in, and now to think like, spend, you know, I'm spending crazy amounts on my art, and I would never sell any of my art for anywhere close to 50. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I'm glad I even, you know, had that, like, you know, I don't know,
intuition,
that intuition, or just that friend group to push me.
Yeah,
So
that you're around like some good influences to push you to start young and earlier. Yeah.
big facts. Big facts.
Definitely. Like who you surround yourself definitely plays a big impact of shaping you.
Facts.
You know,
Yeah,
especially when we're
yeah.
younger, like we don't even think that shit.
Exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
dope that you had a friend that had that perspective, and it's dope that it rubbed off on you and
It's a
made
blessing,
you like
yeah.
reassess yourself. Like that just shows like the positive influence friendships could have,
Yeah.
you know. And then look at where you are now.
Bro, we used that stuff for years, you know, like, till the wheels fell off. Like, he even gave me his MIDI controller. The first one he had, he gave it to me. And I remember one day, it literally, like, I was using it. I had it all the way up until college. He got it when he was 12. Like, like I was using it one day in school. Or not in school, but just, like, in college and, like, at home. And I remember, like, it started to freak out, and then like smoke started to come out of it.
Whoa.
I was like, and to this day that's never happened to anything, but I was like, yep, I
Got
guess
your money worth.
yeah, got
That's how you know you got your money worth. That shit just whoosh.
facts yes. So Mrs. Barron, the whole Barron family, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Right. Nah, thanks. So that's where it started.
That's
So
where it started.
Okay, cool. Thanks for
Cool.
sharing that story. What about you, honey? What sparked the curiosity for you to create art? And take it
For
to where it
me, I was always like inspired by cartoons, and I was someone that drew a lot as well, but I didn't get that like intuition to start like that early. It took me a while to start taking it more seriously, and even now I feel like this year has been the year where I'm really trying to expand what I'm doing. And because when I started taking it seriously, I was like maybe 19, so it's still, that's a big difference. And I would just do a lot of 2D stuff and like 2D animation. But now, like recently, I've been like trying. I think it was around like COVID, like that area of time is when I started to really like. I met, like, my father passed away, and then I met like some brothers that I didn't really talk to because like we had a divorce, and they started coming to my life, and they're very creative people, and they had that same kind of influence on me. Like, I should be using my creativity and like taking it more seriously.
So they kind of planted the seed in your mind.
Yeah, and that's when I started like drawing more, like, and taking it more seriously and doing animations. And that's around also the time where I started doing stuff for you as well. So
it's dope to be able to play a part in that process.
Yeah, it was like you were one of the first people that I made a commissioned animation for. So
wow, that's so amazing.
That's love.
Wow.
See what happens when you keep it real? See what happens when you keep it real, you hold it down, all you fake motherfuckers out there. Yeah, I'm taking it there. Keep it real. Be a good motherfucking friend. Influence someone to do something good with their motherfucking life. Stop being a fucking hater.
Unfortunately, I'm one of the biggest haters, so I'm gonna have
Unless you're JERON.
No. I'm trying to learn.
JERON.
I'm trying to learn or unlearn my hater ways. Trust me. Take it from me. It sucks to be a hater.
what's something you hate right now?
What's something I hate? The crazy thing is I love everything. I love to hate. So it's a lot. Even the things I hate, I only hate them because I love them. But I don't know, man. I mean, shit. Like, I mean, that's pretty vague. Trust me, it'll come out. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It'll come out in the podcast.
It'll come out. You put some opinions.
Man, that shit trash. Like, what?
Right? Yeah.
Damn,
there's a lot.
Take it there.
Well, I mean, for one, it's just like a lot of just like mediocrity in this world, and then especially the art world is like everybody's. I can't really say anything because like I'm an artist, so it's whatever. But you know, it's a lot of people.
I feel like you definitely could say something being an artist.
But I just feel like it's
you're
like
part of the community.
You know, like I saw a meme and it was like just because college didn't work out for you or school didn't work out for you doesn't mean you have to pursue music or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The pipeline between like dropping out of school and doing music, because then some of the music is not hidden. You know, I don't want to be that guy that like the opposite of inspired.
That guy, bro.
But I was just like, man, some people need to put the mic down. Some people, or the whatever the case may be, it's like somebody has to be the welder. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should weld.
Anna talks about this a lot too. Like, someone has to do like those dirty jobs.
And I mean, not even like dirty job, but I wish we had more respect for like the mundane and whatnot. Cause I mean, it's easier to say the grass is greener on the other side, but I went to Japan and it just seemed like there was way more appreciation for just like, you know, kind of all walks of life. Obviously,
like less of a class divide almost.
I mean, there is definitely classism, and that it's very real there. And there's social status and things of that sort. But at the same time, it's like there's like just like such artisanal craftsmanship and like so many things, from like the food to like, you know, furniture design.
Almost like people put like passion they would have for like an art into like their mundane activity.
Yeah.
Really, that's beautiful.
Well, like the thing is also like even the way some of the people are doing merch out there is like, you know, America, everybody's like, all right, let's make a t-shirt and a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect for if y'all are making like I've made plenty of t-shirts and hoodies. But then I remember I went to Tokyo. My friend made a keychain, like one of the boat keychains that you put on your keys if you're on a boat, and if you drop them, they'll float to the top. Or like people are making shoe horns, and I have my homies. They're like really into cars, and they're about to make like they made just workwear that they actually use, like. You know, got some custom dickies, you know, but it's like a reflection of their lifestyle. And then they making like air fresheners and stuff, you know? Wow. Whereas like out here, it's like, yeah, dude, I just fucking put text on a t-shirt. which is like, bro,
Yeah.
you need to learn how to
Like
build a
in there.
house.
Mm.
You need to learn how to do something. Me more like, bro, because if that's where you're coming. But at the same time, I will say this, because I've been at it a long time, and when I first started, of course, that's where I started. I was making T-shirts, selling them at skate park, but I was a child, mind you. Also, like I was a child in school. I made this one T-shirt. It said "Bad Acid Mother Funker," and it got banned from school, which made people wanted to buy it even more. And I still wore it. Like it wasn't like a hard ban, but you know they were like, "No, you can't sell this." I was like, "All right," but then next week I was back selling them shit. But I digress. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm a hater. I be hating y'all shit. I see people doing whack shit. I'm like,
You could have did it better.
not only could I have did it better, I would have not even have done that. You created waste, plastic, energy, bro. Just fucking
Used resources.
learn how to build a chair.
Nah, I feel you though. I feel you, and I feel like that's not even the definition of a hater though.
That's almost.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay.
hater is
real
someone
in a
who is
bit.
like you're not a hater. You're a standard holder.
I do have
Like
high
it's like, bro,
standards.
this standard's like, what is this? Like this is not. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I feel like that's needed to push people to make their best type of shit.
Right,
bro.
right, yeah,
That's like
yeah.
me. I make a trash ass song and
It's
I
just like
I send it to
being
my boy
real.
and he don't tell me it's trash.
Right,
He's like,
right,
bro,
right.
no, it's good, bro. Like my shit is trash. Tell me it's trash, bro. That's
Tell
gonna
me
make
it's trash.
me better.
I mean, if somebody asks for my advice, I give it to them. But here's my thing: if I always keep it a bean and some change. But if I have like something negative to say, I'm just not gonna say it. Like people will be like, "Come to my art show." I come to the art show. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm
So-
saying?
Be honest about like what do you do
Oh
with that?
no,
you
I'm
can't.
not. I'm not gonna. Don't.
It's an old-
Honey's like, what do you think about this right now?
Alright, what do you think about that then?
Honestly,
Honey can take it.
I do
Honey
like.
can take it,
I do like it. You know, I do
Here's
like
another
it.
one.
If you
Well,
don't,
let's talk
Okay,
about that
here's
one
another
first.
one. No, I like this one. I like this one. I will say, when you first handed it to me, I was like, oh, shit, okay. But then, upon closer, you know what really saved it for me? Was this one. Like the
Can you show the
wink.
camera? Can you
Oh,
point to the
right.
camera, Sean?
So I don't know if you could zoom in, but there's this cow winking here. So I think it's cute, and I think it's on. It's
I mean, I
it's
prefer like some of the negative criticism
it's
because I'm
on
trying
brand.
to
What?
to
the-
get better.
I love you.
well, you know, I'd say if anything, I would be like the water seems a bit inconsistent. You know, like it seems like a different style. You know, like I don't
It's
know.
not as pixely like or like squarish. It's
Yeah, I
more-
think there could be more character in water.
I love this is
But
beautiful.
I actually do like this. I think it's valid.
Matches your hat.
Thank you.
It's
Your
valid.
Bandanas.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
beautiful.
It matches and it's cute. So I'm like, it's cute. You know, it's cute. I'm trying to see what don't I like. I don't know. I see what you're going for, and I think you did that. So.
Hold on.
Thank you.
And I like the composition too. Like there's depth to it. You know, there's this coconut, you know, and then there's something, and then there's the moon. Anyway,
Lydia.
you for that.
Wow, that was a live review with
I do
Jaron
like
Thank you,
it.
Jaron.
Thank you so much.
on
The
on the
live
on the
Thank you.
live
You're
stream,
welcome.
man.
Yeah,
You need to do more like art reviews.
I think
Right.
that would be
like that.
fire for
Right,
you.
right.
Start like a series or some shit.
You should
Oh
do
no!
that.
Oh no! Don't. There will be hearts will be bro. I'll be Gordon Ramsay's in this
Oh,
It's
video.
dude.
okay.
We need
People
that
need to
Gordon
hear
Ramsay.
that.
When are we gonna get some actual fucking art?
I would love to see this happen.
Funny.
Make this
That's
happen.
a skit.
please,
At least a
Teresa.
skit. That's at least a
Oh
skit.
my
That's
god!
bunch of,
funny.
like,
Maybe,
artists
yeah.
in a
People
studio.
send
bunch of
art.
artists.
And then,
How
like,
was my art, chef?
he has like a chef hat. He's like, this is garbage.
This
That'd be
is
so fun.
garbage. This is not even done.
He like hands you like a garbage man suit. Like, this is your new career. Bye.
Right.
This is not even done.
Just throw it all away.
I'm crying.
But no, I fucked with Gordon Ramsay. They made him look like he's like. Well, I never saw Hell's Kitchen, but I would watch Kitchen Nightmares, and that show made me not even want to eat out anymore. Like after I saw that was the shift in me that I was like, I guess I'm bougie now. You know what I'm saying? Because after seeing that, like seeing how they was running it, and then thinking to myself, like all the people I know, even back in high school, I'm like, yeah, you worked at a restaurant. You was cooking food. I don't think I've ever even physically seen you wash your hands. Not saying you don't, but you definitely
never seen it.
I've never seen it, and you do. Anyway, I just feel like seeing that show was just like, wow, they was tripping on that show. They was really tripping. The stuff they was trying to pull, like, and they would go into the fridge. Imagine, okay, you know, and maybe this is y'all, I don't know, no disrespect, but like, you got like hella roommates, you open the refrigerator and it just stank, you know what I'm saying? They would always open the refrigerator and he would reach his nasty ass. He's a real grind ball. Like, he's a glutton for filth. I could see that because he reached his nasty ass all the way to the back of the shit and pull out something like, what is this? Take it. There's people eating. Somebody trying to enjoy their food, put it in front of them, be like, wait, what is this? He's like, tuna? I don't know. It's out! You're violating all kinds of, like, I was like, yeah, they actually are violating all kinds. And I know it stank. And then, and this is the last thing I'll say about Gordon Ramsay, because he kind of a little freak. He would go like to like the stove, the grimiest part of the stove, and just like wedge his finger in there and just pull up grease and filth. Like, what is this? Ugh, it's disgusting.
Like, mix it a bit.
I need to watch that now.
No, watch it, because he puts it in there and then he like puts it in their face. And she's like, I don't know. When's the last time you cleaned? And she's like, I don't know. He's like, absolute shite.
A close up to you, like your voice on the mic. You say,
nah, I was,
and like a sound effect.
Then he just he loves to reach his arm into a vat of like food that's been forgotten in a basement to pull out like some drama fucking rotten fetus. Like, you should throw this away. And I'm like, yeah, and you should not be touching that with your bare hand.
I've seen cool videos of him like on YouTube of like getting, I think it was like king crab. He would go out to like different countries and like cook the food out there.
Oh,
and, like,
nice.
It was really cool.
Wasn't that like a YouTube series?
It was a YouTube series he did. That was like cool. Actually like I feel like so genuine of him to like do.
No, he crazy.
Bro, how you cook so good that you like lit off cooking? That's crazy.
I know. Cooks are interesting.
Like, you are like I'm a fucking chef. Like
chef. Like
right, yeah, chef.
Can we talk about how you went to like Japan? Like,
yeah. So when did you go?
The toilet seats are heated.
Yeah, they are. And the coolest thing, more than the heat, is like, okay, yeah.
Damn.
I was like, I figured as much, Japan. But where they had me was the toilet sounds. I remember I'm in 7-Eleven, like, oh my God, I got to shit or whatever. Sorry, I got to, you know.
Yeah.
No, you can swear on here.
Do what people do.
Shit.
Yeah. And like, I go in there and I'm like, oh fuck, it's 7-Eleven. But I'm like, okay, it's Japan. But I go in, it's clean. You know, I sit down and heated, and like then it starts playing this noise like raindrops and rainforest. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I stand up a little bit and the sound stops and I go down. So I'm in there, so I'm like, I could really let it rip. Like I could pull one of these in them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, you were fucking hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I'd rather pull one of these than one of these.
I heard that's the best way, though. I heard it comes out easier that way.
No, your legs have to be elevated off like something.
You're fighting for your life.
I'll put one of these.
Yo, whenever I'm hitting one of these, and you can see me here, like folded over on my legs, best believe I'm naked at that point. Because that's not the final stage. The first stage is what? Why? You know, you asking why. Then the pants come off. You take the socks off. Next thing you know, you in there sweating, butt ass naked. Then you just like,
what did you eat that day?
What did you eat, bro? What you be eating, bro?
Shit, whatever Gordon Ramsay pulled out the back of a refrigerator. I used to be eating wrong. I used to be eating trash.
I used to eat the ramen noodles, not cooked. They used to squish the bag and put the seasoning.
Raw packet.
Nah, I heard about that. I seen people do that.
It never be easy.
See, me, I like a nice mush or a slop or bone broth. You know, like That's really what I'm on, honestly. But I do like a crunch. But
Okay,
that's
you like
too
the
much
textures.
crunch. Yeah, no, I don't. No. Well, yeah, I do, but
you prefer
I like
textures.
I like. Yeah,
You feel you like jerk chicken?
I love jerk chicken. Yeah,
You like Indian food?
I love Indian food. Yeah.
That's why you be having them bubble guts, my boy.
Oh shit. No, I don't know. When I lived in New York, I was just very, broke, to say the least, and that really dictated my culinary experiences. So I mean, I wake up, boom. I wake up.
You really are from New York. He said, boom.
No, I'm not from New York, but I lived there for like 3 years.
Okay, look.
But I will
Where
wake
are
up.
you from?
I'm from Indiana. Yeah,
Oh.
born in Ohio.
Damn, I know a lot of cool people in Ohio. Wait, is Indiana in Ohio?
No, Indiana is to
It's
the
its own
left.
yalla?
Excuse me?
It's its own state?
Yeah, Indiana is its own state. Yeah,
Cool.
it's in between Illinois and Ohio.
Okay.
So,
So you were born in Ohio?
I was born in Ohio, lived there for like 10 years. Then I moved to Indiana, and that's where I was pretty much raised. And then went to New York for 3 years. And then
How old were you when you went to New York?
I just graduated, so college, so 23, I guess.
And then you stayed there for 3 years. Then you came to LA?
Nah, then the pandemic happened, and so then I went back to Indiana. I went to Arkansas. I was all over the place, and then recently, like 2021, I came back to LA, I believe. Yeah, so I've been here ever since.
Dope. What made you even come to LA?
I mean, during the pandemic, I don't know. I was in New York, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. This is not it. So I was like, I would just go to LA. The person I was dating at the time wanted to go, so that was a big factor. And I just love the weather too. Like being from Indiana and living in New York, that snow, I'm like over it.
Yeah, I felt that.
But now I'm starting to miss New York, and you know, I'm just getting wanderlust, because I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and fucking grind, you know, like now that I have a crib and bread and whatnot, I'm just gonna grind, make some really, really dope stuff, and then travel. But I'm like, I kind of want to travel though.
Yeah. And then how recently ago did you go to Japan?
I went to Japan in February. It's now July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So how
long were you there?
I was there for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Wow,
Look.
that's beautiful.
Gotta go for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. You'd have to
But
go
you
for
know,
at
I
least
think
2
this
weeks.
next time I might go for a little month.
I'm trying to go. I want to go to
I'm
Japan
trying to go to Japan too.
Oh my god, me too.
What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime. Well, I like anime movies more so than series. So my favorite anime movie is Mind Game.
Ooh, I never watched
I don't think
it.
I've seen that
Mind
one.
Game.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
a good one.
I'll
It's a
look that
good
up.
one.
Mind Game.
Mind Game. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of good anime though.
What's your biggest like art inspiration right now?
Biggest art inspiration. I'm definitely inspired by Egon Schiele and Takashi Murakami. And yeah, I think those are probably my biggest art inspiration. And then just like street art, you know, kind of shit.
Like all the graffiti and stuff.
Graffiti and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I seen you did some work for Virgil and Louis V.
Yes, I did.
Let's talk about that.
Crazy,
How'd that even like fall into your lap?
Well, it did not fall into my lap. Nah, that was definitely calculated and just being at the right place and right time. I'll say that.
That's cool.
But it was awesome, to say the least. It was dope. It was super dope. Like, it was cool. My homie Kamal, he has this like studio, whatever, animation collective called Black Anime, and they work really closely with Louis Vuitton and Virgil specifically. And you know, I'd seen he was working with it. He lived in LA, so we'd met up, and I was like, yeah, if you ever need any 3D shit, you know, hit me up. And then, you know, a few months go by, he hits me up. He's like, boom, we need some 3D stuff. But
And
we
this
only
is
have
Virgil that says this? Or?
No, this is my homie.
Oh, okay.
You know, but it was for Virgil. He's like, you know, would you like to work with LV? Da da da. I'm like, of course, let's go. Boom. It's like 2 week time thing. Time frame. So I was like, all right, well, that's ridiculous, but hey, you know,
Like, that's too short.
Yeah, they give you like 2 weeks to get the shit done.
Wow, that's
yeah. But I was like, yeah, you know, I'm I'm down and
Yeah,
I'm your
grind that shit
guy.
out,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He's like, I'm the guy.
Yeah, nah, because they wanted like lo-fi graphics, like a flight simulator type shit. So I was like, bet.
Yeah, seen it.
Wow.
Super fucking
cool.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
yeah, that's
amazing.
how that went. And it was insane because, bro, real shit, I was probably one of the last people to work with Virgil. And I'm glad I had that opportunity. It was a crazy feeling, but like, you know, bro was, I mean, I didn't even know bro was like sick or nothing, because he was literally texting me the day before.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally got to text him because we had posted some shit and we announced the show. Everything was done. We posted some shit. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is Jeron, da 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 da. You know, saying my name and his comments and whatnot. So, you know, because we were working like a pretty big team. Me and Kamal, we mainly did the animation and stuff, but you know, it was a pretty big, like, you know, obviously, like, I'm not talking to Virgil every day. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was like, yo, I love what you did. You know, send me some music, da 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 da, this, that, and the fourth. I'm like, oh, I bet. Bro about to take me under his wing. You know, it's about to be real different. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have put a little respect on my name, have a little clout behind me, woo-wop, you know, get to learn under somebody. Because, you know, I just kind of kept my head down and grinded. And, you know, working with everybody at LV is pretty, like, you know, par for the course. But when I finally got in contact with Virgil, I felt like he was the type that really opened doors for people. You know what I'm saying? Because the people at LV, even in the conversation, no disrespect to them, they probably not going to watch this, but still, like, they're like, yeah, towards the end, you know, Virgil, like, he was just obsessed with what you and Kamal were doing for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, it was like, and the way he said that, I was like, what do you mean for whatever reason?
I don't know.
The reason is because it's dope. We young, you old, you don't get it. Obviously, the fact you would even say that is just like, but I think I know where they're coming from. Like, it's a fashion show. Why are you focused on this flight simulator and this animation? You know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm like, because it's dope and it markets the stuff. So, you know, so, but then, you know, like, I'm on the phone with somebody. Another thing, okay, it was during the Kanye and Drake.
They did the concert?
They did that concert. I was trying to do visuals. I was trying to
episode 2.
I was trying to do visuals for that. You know, of course that fell through. Last minute they wanted to go in a different direction. But I'm on the phone talking about this, so I'm like, you know, like, damn, I just did this shit with Virgil, Louis Vuitton. Now I'm about to do some shit with Kanye, yada yada. And then I'm seeing people are blowing up my phone. People be blowing up my phone, but people don't be blowing up my phone like this. Like, I got 10 missed calls from 10 different people. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that into man. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what's going on, but let's circle back on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hang up, and everybody's like, bro, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm like, what happened? They like, you know, now I'm looking, and they're like, yeah, G, Virgil just passed. And I'm like, what? So then we made an interactive video game. We made this dope animation. It was on the front page of Louis Vuitton for one day. After that, they took all that shit down. It was just black memorial shit. Which I'm like, yeah, give him his prop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, that was crazy. That was crazy. And then maybe I shouldn't say all this, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to divulge LV's, you know, method or whatever. But
no, there's just ashtray right there.
Shit was crazy because, like, literally right into the end, like, we was editing shit for that show. We was making animations right before the show started. Like, I'm in the Uber going to the show. Whoa. With my laptop open, talking to my homie, like, yeah, no, we got it, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it was just crazy. But, you know, that's just how it go. That's how today was, bro. Literally, I'm in the hallway trying to figure out this other project, you know? Like I said, doing math, like, trying to make this sculpture, talking about, you know, all right, we need to scale it just on the x-axis, and then on the y-axis scale it by 6 inches, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to get into this bitch, you know. Phone dies, we just gonna pray that worked out.
And it did.
Oh, damn, I'm like, damn, his phone died.
Well, we will see. This worked out.
Yeah.
But that's just how it goes. And that's why it's like, you know, I say like nothing really happens till it happens. So it's like I don't even like talking about stuff that hasn't happened because shit could be, they could have paid you, it could be done, contracts were signed, but then at the end of the day,
it doesn't get released.
It may not even get released. It may never see the light of day.
Yeah.
You know, so
happen,
that just happens. That just will continue to fucking happen. That's you know, so I don't even talk about shit till it's it's
the moment.
It's out there, like it's out there, like in past tense. Because then I also feel like if I talk about shit, maybe I might jinx it or whatever. But then there's also the but I don't know.
It's like it depends on the energy you put into it as you're manifesting.
Exactly.
If you're feeling good about it, it will happen. But if you're trying to manifest it, it doesn't feel good, then the opposite could happen. Or it depends on what you're feeling at the time. It's really tricky, The universe is funny.
It's crazy, and just being an artist, that's what I was saying. Like, you may start off whack in the beginning, but it's really an endurance race. Yeah. It's kind of like who can stay. Yeah. Who can do this
every day,
the longest
just
every day.
Your craft.
Literally.
Yeah. Honey, you're always practicing, for real.
Yeah. It definitely correlates even to the music game. You know what I'm saying? As a music recording artist, it's like, it's like who has the best work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That's where we are in today's age.
That's
like
life.
See, and the thing about musicians that I fuck with, my favorite musicians are like the vocalist and the producer, like Tisa Korean.
Oh yeah.
He makes beats.
Yeah.
And he raps on them. Pharrell. He makes all kinds of music. Yeah.
We went to a Tisa Korean show. I took her out to one.
I love Tisa.
Bro, he built his shit up.
I feel like I see the world based on like energy and feelings, and like for his music, it's such a positive vibration. Like when his music is so positive. Even like the shit he talks about, it might not be like the most illiterate type of shit, but I feel like it, like you feel it. Like energetic wise, definitely. No, I had a great time at that concert. It was fucking lit. He's a vibe. I couldn't even breathe. That's how lit it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pharrell's
super duper fire too.
For real. Even look at Tyler. He's like those full creatives. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that are like unstoppable. It's just like them in a laptop. They gonna make it shake.
Yeah, they gonna make it shake for sure.
Cause I work in a lot of teams, and I just really appreciate when people are, just hardworking and go-getters and are just like, they just figure out a way, and it's just like, I can't do it, like, that's cool, or like, no disrespect again, but it's like, if you're a rapper and then it's like, okay, well, you need a producer. Or else you're kind of handicapped because you can't even record, you can't edit shit, you can't do this, that. And I feel like that is the nitty gritty of being an artist that people don't really think about, is like just looking at it through the lens of music. Okay, cool, you recorded a song. Now, like, you got to mix that song. Okay, there was one little thing you messed up on. Okay, if you can't do it yourself, you got to rent a studio, have an engineer come just to punch that one little part. And then it's like, saying it is like, all right, I just want to come in like, da, da, da. Whereas like, if you could just do it, it's just like, all right, bet. And I feel like bringing that's the energy I bring to the table with any project, is like, bro, we gonna just get it done. We can do I can physically do everything, Now it's like I get help to do everything, but I'm doing a project right now, and even for the Virgil Abloh shit, it's like I did the animation and I did the music for it,
That's cool. That's cool that you do both.
Yeah. Not saying you got to do everything.
I think it's important to know.
But I just feel like if you're a musician, you should be able to be able to do the work and like send that shit. Cause that's the stuff. That's not the glamorous part. Everybody, of course, wants to go rock the stage, play your song. But it's like, all right, what about breaking up stems, sending that to somebody to mix those, cutting up. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Having a video. Having your video, then like editing it. Okay, well now you need an MP4 format .mov. You need a you know what I'm saying? Put it in all these different formats. Yeah. Okay, now you got to put it on your Instagram. Now you got to put it on. It's all that'll take a day in and of itself. Is just moving the work around, and that's the hard work that really separates the boys from the men.
110%.
Wow, I love that.
I agree with you. Are you a Capricorn?
Yeah, I was about to ask him that.
No,
Leo?
I'm not a Capricorn.
Leo?
I'm a Leo. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, good guess.
Good
He's
shit.
looking
I'm a
good.
Capricorn. So like,
That's
like
cool.
I 110% relate to you on just like having the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could like hugely relate, like being an independent artist as well as like before I came in the game, I was a manager. So like I used to manage recording artists. So I was able to learn the business side of music before I became an artist. So now I'm an artist. I record my own music. When I do go to a studio, I'm with my homie Io. I do my own cover art because I do graphic design. I have a certificate in graphic design. So I do my own cover art, make my own music, put it out myself, promote it. I know how to do marketing. I know how to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes
I
you gotta do
shows.
that, you know, just until
It's
you get to
important.
that point where you can just focus on that one thing. Because at the same time, I think it's also important to like be good at one thing.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling lately. Like,
100%.
Yeah, honey, you been feeling like that?
Yeah.
Just like this year, I was trying a lot of different things, but I was taking a little break from animation now. Like these last few months, I was like, I really need to just like stop like trying to like put all my like hands into these buckets and like be like the jack of like one thing and like really like focus on what I'm the most passionate about and what I really care about in the end and what is for my path. And so I've been like really focused on just like watching videos and like trying to draw every day and just like practice and get on my shit because like I can't just be like mediocre at like a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, that's facts.
I feel like it's good to be good at one thing, even if you do have that drive to be good at everything. Because even like I said, like, okay, you want to just focus on this one thing. There's so much that comes with that, like to bringing that to people. Is before, you know, like, I mean, thinking about like even jewelry or a diamond, they start with the rock. And it's like, yeah, I want to be a good jeweler, but then that comes with, all right, well, how do we even get a diamond from this location to that location securely? You know what I'm saying? It's then you got to think about that, and you become good at just the logistics of moving diamonds, and then you know you get to the carving it. So I feel like when you focus on one thing, you do then also focus on the everything around that, how that interfaces with everything.
But I had a question also that kind of goes along with it is for your short film Oxytocin, was the music your beat?
That was my music too.
Wow.
My music too, yeah.
So, like, you had to make, that's just kind of like aligns with it,
Which, you know, that's just my path. You know, there's many ways, like many rivers go to the ocean, and like there's many ways to go about it. However, that's just mine, you know, and it just works better. It works for me. But you know, I think moving forward, teamwork makes the dream work, and now that I'm dealing with bigger budgets, I can have bigger teams and outsource certain things.
Sometimes in the beginning, like you just have to kind of manage everything, get it out the mud, and then like you said, like once you get to a certain level, put everyone in their position. But it's definitely very valuable to at least know a little bit about
everything,
the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Super duper important. Also wanted to say shout out Mix Recording Studio for allowing us to shoot in the space.
Yes.
Mix Recording Studio, we love you. Thank you. So that's dope. That's dope. That's super dope.
I had a question too about what advice would you give a young digital artist trying to get people to see their art? What advice would you give them?
I would say just keep making it, you know. I think just being consistent and just making it and growing, you know, because in this day and age, everything is changing. So it's like
especially with like AI.
Well, with AI, but even just how we consume culture.
Wait, let me finish this first.
My bad.
All right. Okay.
That's a whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's a big thing.
That's a big one.
We're just trying to help young digital artists.
Yeah. Let's wrap that up first.
I feel like just doing it, you know, like I said, it's an endurance race more than anything, and just getting it out there, going through those motions, because you know, you learn a lot along the way about everything, even just like, okay, wait, like how I've uploaded this video to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have done it this way, but boom, just keep going. Next time you learn. Because also, here's the thing: when you first starting off, it feels like nobody's watching, especially in this day and age where, you know, you post a video, you get 100 views, and you're like, damn, ain't nobody seen it. But think about like 20 years ago, you have a party, 100 people pull up. You know, that's 100 people saw you did your thing, and
cool.
in a way, that's how it is. And you may say, well, there may be some people repeating it. Well, that's even cooler. There's somebody who fucks with this. There's somebody who fucks with it. That I'm gonna do this over and over again. Even if it's one person, it's like, damn, okay, boom, you got your base. You got one person who fucks with you, you know. And it's just start there, because the bigger you get, the more scrutiny, you know, you're gonna be under. And then it's like you post a video and you made a little mistake. It's kind of under a magnifying lens, you know, everyone sees it, and then other artists are like, oh wow, why would you, you know, it's your video is so compressed. Cool. You know, but you learn by, like, you know, year 5, year 10, you know, because like, and then everybody wants to be famous so fast and so quick, but the thing is, the faster you get success, 9 times out of 10, the faster it goes away.
You don't got your base.
And if you know, slowly crescendo to your peak, then, you know, it's not, there's gonna be ups and downs in whatever you do, and that way the downs are not gonna be so sharp. It'll just be a more like, you know, it'll continue to go upwards. But if you just went zoom, that you gonna go, or unless you like Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she's a Capricorn.
She really
she took that and ran.
Yeah.
Being like a one-hit wonder.
That was very strategically made in her head.
I mean, I just feel like she just knows who she is, and just keeps doing it, and just like, I don't know. She's quite the case study for success, however you define it.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Well, you know, you see it all the time. People blow up, especially on TikTok and Vine. You know,
expect that.
Oh my god!
Like, all the new like TikTok,
right?
Get the instant blow up and the instant gratification, and they think they should be like their most popular, successful at that moment, like just because they see everyone else.
Because sometimes it's about the quality of person who likes it. Because, you know, you may just get somebody who's just like, oh, wow, this is so cool. But then it's like 2 weeks. That was just 2 weeks. They don't even remember for them. Whereas, you know, you may have 500 views, but they may all be niche animator, you know,
really
fans
you who will purchase merch and
purchase merch, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like people should focus. It's like everybody's like, I want to just be a star fat, you know, it's just not happening fat, including myself, you know. And that's where the root of my hateration becomes, because it's like, man, I'm tired of working so hard. I want to be where so and so is. That shit ain't even. But now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. When my time comes, and I'm happy for so and so for being where they are. Even if they shit ain't even as tight, whatever. I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing good. Let me support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being a hate, because then I just started hating life.
Do you have a specific platform that people can post on that you think is like a good platform to post on, to like people to see art in general?
It depends what you want to do, but obviously like Instagram, Twitter, are pretty valid. As of right now, seems like Twitter has going
competition.
I don't even know what's going on, but
should people post the threads?
Do you have threads?
I didn't get a threads yet. I didn't get a threads. I might check it out, but it's like just, like
I feel like Twitter's more private. I'm able to like share my deep thoughts, and not people that know me, but like when it's on Instagram, it's like people that. What is Instagram for? Sometimes you only see the highlights of people's lives, or like the best of them. So now you're seeing them in like a Twitter form of that.
Yeah,
and like what? And then you're like, what is this?
I always felt like Twitter was a blacker app. I don't know. Like, so it's like
it can be for sure.
It's very. I don't know.
It get ratchet on.
Like, that's what you mean by it?
Yeah, because you know, like there's a part of Twitter that people call Black Twitter.
Black Twitter. Yeah, I feel like that's Instagram. A big. Yeah, nobody ever says there's Black Instagram. That's not even a thing. Like, there are Black people on Instagram, but I feel like
went crazy, does it?
But like Black Twitter is I don't know, it's interesting, it's like you can't replicate that kind of stuff on another platform. It's just like, but I don't know, that's the beauty of it. You know, there's moments, they come and they go, but at the end of the day, the art, the spirit is always there. That's why I focus on the art, you know, because and people ask me this all the time. they're like, what kind of drugs are you making that shit, bro? You ever try salvia, bro? Like, did you ever do like DMT? That like you know what I'm saying? They ask what kind of drugs. I don't need the drugs. The drugs need me. You know what I'm saying? The drugs need me. And I don't need these platforms. The platforms need me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That, yeah. I mean, not just me.
No,
but you know what I'm saying? I am the archetype, yes, of what, you know, like, cause like, okay, who be having the biggest followers? Baddies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Baddies have long existed way before Instagram, the computer, and they will exist long after. You know, if you're a baddie, while you're a baddie, you're gonna be valid on any platform, any city, any state. You hop off the plane, don't know a language, people are like, oh, you know, like
pretty
yeah, pretty.
Let me help you, please.
Oh, you know, which can be a blessing and a curse. You know, all that attention can get you know, whatever. But I'm saying, I'm kind of like a little digital baddie. You know, my stuff is gonna be valid. I don't care. I get on Threads, I get on Instagram, I get on TikTok, whatever the case may be. And it may not happen overnight, but eventually those who need to see, they're watching. Everybody's watching. And if you really dope, you probably on somebody's mood board. They don't even want to give you the shine yet. You on a mood board. You don't know how many times I ever heard, oh, Jeron, bro, we put your stuff on our mood board when we did our 2016 campaign for blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bitch, you should have put me on your 2016 campaign instead of just having me on a mood board. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen you repost. You coming at me trying to act like you support, but really you're gatekeeping. It's swag. You holding me back. So I don't mean to be so cynical, but I just be looking at shit realistically.
People need to hear.
You know what I'm saying? I be looking at shit realistically, and I'm like, man, I see how y'all move. And people are always watching, too. People are always watching. Who knows? Somebody in this podcast is watching me and be like, yeah, bro, I remember I saw you on that podcast, and you said you was the greatest artist of all time. I thought you was whack, but then I looked at your shit. It was actually kind of tight. I saw you blah, 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 blah. I heard it all before. And I'll hear it again. I keep saying it. And then, you know, when I'm getting the Oscar, it should not come as a surprise. It should not come. And this is the energy I've had since day one. Even when my shit wasn't even that tight. I was like, yo, I'm going to make this short film. I'm going to win an Oscar. And you know what? I didn't win an Oscar on this film. But I qualified to. And I learned what I got to do to win an Oscar, next time. And I'm gonna keep trying till I get it, and that's the thing. And even though I didn't win an Oscar, I won Best Animated Short at Sundance.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? So shoot for the stars. You might land with the moon. And that's the energy I have to this day. That's why as soon as I come in, I'm like, yes, I feel like I'm the greatest artist in the world. Cause I do feel like, and I just gotta let people know, cause everybody watching, and you never know who watching or who's listening, and
fuck with the confidence.
And I'm not gonna let somebody else define who I am. You know, I mean, you can, but at least you heard it from me first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely feel that approach. It's like, it makes me think of Kanye. Kanye used to you watch his documentary?
Which one? Oh,
he dropped like
Genius?
a 3-part.
Yeah, of course.
And in the beginning, bro, I remember he used to walk into the record labels and no one gave him the time of day.
Right, exactly.
But he knew in his mind.
Exactly.
Man, I'm the greatest. Like,
and
whatever.
People, even they may have the best intentions for you.
Yeah. But sometimes
they don't know
your vision.
They don't see the vision. So they'll be like, yeah, I don't know. But I'll be like, no, I know. I know you don't know. I know. So I would like to be positioned here. Even though you think I need to be positioned here. Like, well, there's that position is not. Are you sure? Did you ask them? Yeah, let me see. Did you ask them? Well, no, let's ask. And they asked me like, oh wow, they said, Jeron, you can actually do that. I'm sure they did. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because people will rise or fall to whatever expectations you lay for yourself. And I remember once I was like, bro, because I had my manager. We still work together to this day. We started working together in 2017. I'm living in New York. I'm struggling, but I'm seeing people get into it. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm making a little money here and there. I'm doing music videos, doing visualizers, you know what I'm saying, making money, spending money, You know what I'm saying? Living my life. I'm young. You know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I told my manager he wants to work with me, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna take 10%. So I'm like, okay, well, shit. If I did something for $1,000, that's $100. We don't need to do the math, you know. So I'm like, bro, literally don't come to me. Don't, you can talk about me and say you're my manager, yada, yada, yada. But don't come back to me unless somebody has 20 bands. At least. If they don't have 20 bands, then we don't even need to be working together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you know, it may take time and da-da-da-da-da, like whatever. Just literally. Because he kept blowing me up. Like, do you want to do this little thing? And I'm like, it's not a little thing. That's a big thing with a little budget. So, but then lo and behold, eventually, that year, it was only one thing. But shit, that's all I needed at the time. A nice little 20 band jug. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Had that 20 bands, I was like, yes, you get it now. And then I was like, okay, now it's 40 bands. So it's like, oh.
Could we ask what if you're comfortable sharing? What has been your biggest commission?
Oh my goodness, I'm not comfortable sharing. I'm not gonna share it.
That
you know
big,
what I'm saying?
damn, man.
It's not that big. It's not that big. But look, I'm gonna say this though. 2020. For most, and I don't mean to flex on y'all. For most, pandemic.
Yeah.
For your boy, bandemic.
Oh.
In a 3-month span.
I love that bandemic.
In a 3-month span. In a 1-month span, I had made more money than I had ever made in my entire life. All added up. Damn. Off of one thing. And it just kept coming and coming and coming. Yeah. And when it rains, that's what I'm saying. You just stay in the game when it's your time. Because look at this. The pandemic. All right, look. 2020, this was my year to leave the crib. That's when I was about to say, look, okay, I'm about to do something really big. I'm about to make this really dope short film, Oxytocin, which you just now saw. I made that in 2019.
Impacted me so much. I loved it. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
2019. Oh shit, I'm already mentally 3 years ahead. So, but that's where I was. I was like, I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna go to Japan. You know, I lived in Manhattan at the time. I was like, okay, I'll let the world come to me when I'm at the States. You know, I'm gonna be in New York, LA. And then I had this little tour I was gonna do, like talking tour, college, and I was like, this is when I'm about to leave the crib finally. March, come along. You gotta be in the crib. Okay, I'm like, damn. All right, well, I guess I'm not leaving. I thought it'd be over in a couple weeks. But what happened was, we all was there. Mm-hmm. You know, the whole world shut down.
The whole world shut down.
But you know who didn't shut down? Your boygans. Hollywood shut down. They stopped shooting movies. They stopped making movies. They stopped recording podcasts in person. But I always been working remote, so I was ready. I was Johnny on the spot with the flames. So in a 2-week span, so I'm telling you, March 15th hit. We'll come after March, April,
June. Wait, yeah, April,
May, June.
By the time April came, the real go-getters was like, okay, we need to get to a bag some kind of way. And I said, might I interject? And everybody wanted shit. Bro, I made a music video for The Weeknd and Doja Cat in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And you know I had to give them the pandemic extra speedy. Oh, maybe I should have said this. But you know what I'm saying. You want it fast. Okay, there's like a triangle as far as pricing goes. You can have something fast, you can have something good, or it's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick two. You gotta pick two. So if you want something good and fast, it's gonna be money. But if you wanna save money, it's not gonna be fast. And if you want fast, good, and cheap. If you want it cheap, it's not gonna be fast or it's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So of course they want it good and fast. So you know what I'm saying. So I did a little fashion show. I did all this shit, you know.
You had a bomb ass pandemic.
Bandemic.
That's a new word.
It was a pandemic, and let me tell you, man, the pandemic is over. I mean, the pandemic ain't never over. Cause it was on before it even started, but you know what I'm saying. It's not the same. Like I'm not in my own terms. I'm not. It was like I'm the only baddie at the party. The other baddies they've come back. People making movies. Everything's bouncing back. But it's all good because I did what I needed to do. Because even okay, boom, it's a pandemic. I'm making money I ain't never made in my life.
Still big moves, yeah.
Now I need a lawyer. Now I need an agent. I was making so many moves. I started a corporation. I was just doing so much shit during the pandemic to set me up to get the big M. I'm plotting on $1 million.
Ooh.
The 20 bands. Now I think back to 20 band Braxton, man. Them days was fun. Now it's Young Million.
Young Million.
I'm looking for the M's.
It rolls off the tongue.
That's where I'm at right. I'm not there yet. Nope. I won't say nowhere. I'm like closer than most. Fault me. But I'm on my way. I'm on my way to a Young Million. Fault me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's about the paper. It's not just about the artistry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about the craft, but it's also about that craft chatter.
That blue cheese.
That blue cheese.
That's dope. Okay, and then so what would you say was a commission that you had that was the most impactful?
Impactful, yeah. No, that's a totally different
on an
thing.
Emotional level.
Because it's like the money come and goes.
Yeah. What was the one you were like, wow, like this shit means a lot?
Definitely the Virgil shit.
Yeah.
Was dope. Let me think. Dude, honestly, every step is pretty impactful. The Virgil thing was for me, that was like, you know, I needed that validation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was cool to have him fuck with me. And it would have been, you know, it would have been beautiful for him to give the world that cosign and be like, hey, look at my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Give him that $1 million he talking about. But you know what? I got that from him, and it's within me. So it's just giving me that strength to be like, nah, like what I'm doing is valid. Let's keep going. Like, not that I was about to give up, but you know, it just gave me extra. You know, probably that one. But really, I'd say the most fulfilling stuff is the stuff I do for myself. Like at the end of the day, I don't think like, you know, it's not like I these things help me, but I know I'm gonna get to where I'm going, and it's just a privilege to make art in and of itself. And I'm making the art I want to make, and yeah, the stuff I'm doing, working with me is
living the dream.
Yeah, living the dream and just making the stuff that I want to make. That's the most fulfilling, you know, because I'm doing what I want.
Your own personal projects like that.
Yes,
that's dope. What about you, honey? What would you say is your most impactful commission? Well, yeah, meaningful.
Probably I had like a little short film I made for myself. Just like it was only like about 1 minute and 40 seconds, but it was just something. I was doing a lot of commissions, and it was like one of the first short films I was able to just make that was just for myself and to like
you had full creative control.
Express some emotions to like in my art, and it was just something that
is it out?
Yeah, it's just on my website, but
okay, what's it called? What would people look up to check it out?
Oh, honeymoon.org. HUNIMOON.org.
I love that you did org.
Right.
Different. Educational. You're going to learn some.
Yeah. Right. I might have to do that.
Does anyone have the lighter? You got the
lighter?
Oh, shit. That was my lighter.
Damn. Because you lit it and you passed it to me, so you had the light. You probably said.
Wait, did y'all have any little silk? It's Saturday, you know.
I know.
Shit, nah. I mean, we got the milk and the cookies though.
Let's go.
Feel free to pull up. No, it's crazy because we usually do. We usually like sitting there drinking like a mother. Yeah. It's alright though.
We usually do the honey.
Healthy shit. Yeah, we usually do get a little honey.
Man, Henny thing really possible. I'm in a Henny mood, man. You know,
I was hoping to.
For honey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you were hoping?
Because you always have.
I was hoping for some drink.
My grandmother saw my podcast and she was like, how are you drinking and smoking on there? She was like so upset. Oh my God. She said something to me when I went back home.
Hey, Chris, you got a lighter by chance?
It was his. We really don't have a lighter?
I don't know. T lost it.
No,
T for surely lost it.
I got it.
Oh, you
Yo, see, this would be the perfect segue.
Oh, I was sitting on it.
I knew you were sitting on it. Look, I literally said that.
You got your lighter,
so
right?
cute.
Thank you, Chris.
I have new lighter pouches coming. Let me see that lighter.
Hey,
fucking lighter pouch? I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Lighter pouch, chapstick, USB stick.
Plug it in, man.
That's
you know what
cool.
I'm saying? Boom.
Plug it in.
You chilling. All right, thank you for my lighter. I appreciate you.
No
You
problem.
didn't lose your lighter. Now you got it. Now you just strap it on. You clip it on. Whatever the case may be. Come to my art show August 4th. This just the merch.
Where is it gonna be? Where's it gonna
Beverly
be?
Hills, UTA Art Space.
Oh my God.
I would
And
love
that's
to come.
some of the things that
This
you
some of the
really
merch. This not even the art. This the merch. Doing it
I need
different.
that.
What you doing? You made a T-shirt?
You said August 4th?
That's cute. Yes, August 4th.
August 4th. Check it out.
August 4th. You know
Bro,
what
what's
I'm
good
saying?
with the backpacks, man?
The
I need
backpacks
that.
are gone. The backpacks are
You
gone.
making any more?
Yeah, I'll be making more like plushes and I mean, this
I
is the
love
new
plushies.
shit that I'm
Plushies
making.
those are
That's
beautiful.
just hard.
Yeah.
I feel
it's
bad I
the-
missed out on the backpack wave.
Yeah, it's
I
all
like that
good,
though.
bro.
I like
Yeah,
that
it's
type
super
of
cute.
bag too. It's very like it's
I had a-
not so
I have
much
a-
in your face.
I have a
It's subtle,
fire ass
beautiful.
music video that I'm working on for my upcoming tape. I Love You Too, dropping real soon. It's the sequel to that, my first sequel tape ever, and I wanted to have one of the backpacks on. It's like though. We'll get it.
Well, you're gonna have to get one of these.
I better get one of those.
These
are
You
dope,
see it
though.
here
These-
first. No, that shit's hard
I
as
feel
fuck.
like it's just my even making the bags is getting better. My designs, I like this design better. I think I'm gonna make an actual just plush because making a plush and a bag like
Yeah.
and combining
Plushes are
them,
so fun.
yeah.
Plushes are so fun.
Yeah,
I was
I
trying to
definitely
get,
want to design
um,
some shit.
Our friend Jay to make, because I designed a little character for our friend Jay. I was trying to get him to make a little plush for his
You
column brand.
should.
Yeah. OD. I definitely want to tap in more to like just making like creative pieces and stuff, but I think falling back to what we talked about, just like not having your hand in too many pots.
Mhm.
I feel like where I'm at
You
right
have
now
your
with my
hand in a lot of
career,
pots.
I need to just
bro.
focus on this music shit for
Shit,
sure.
you
For
got
sure.
a podcast? We in the podcast. And you doing music and stuff?
I got a podcast. I got a whole web series on YouTube. I Know and Friends. Check it out.
Oh shoot, web series.
And I
Web
do fucking
series.
music and I do marketing.
Oh, that.
There's a lot of shit that I do.
Yeah, you need to.
And I want to get back into my managing artist, but definitely not now. Like down the line, there's a lot of things that I want to do. There's just so many things to do
Yeah, I know.
on this fucking planet
It's
Earth, bro.
Yeah,
There's so much
especially
shit to
in
do.
LA, there's so much to do. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's nonstop.
I'd be like, I was thinking about getting a cat just so I'm at the crib more. And I think,
Give you
You
a
should
reason.
get a cat. I have
Get
two.
this.
They're beautiful.
I think
They're so easy to take care of. They don't.
Yeah,
do
we got
shit.
two.
I'm trying to be on my. I'm trying to be on the shit I was trying to be on. Back
Yeah,
in
but they could. You
2020.
could travel with them.
I'm not.
Get a
trying to
small
do that.
one.
Get the backpack with the little air hole in it.
But see, that's
You need to
doing
get a
too
small little
much,
dog.
bro. That's doing way too much.
Nah, you can't see yourself going to Japan with your cat, bro.
Nah, I can't see that. I see myself having a cat in Japan, and maybe
You
That's
live
tight.
out there?
somebody. Yeah, it just would live out there, but nah, I ain't about to. That's doing too much. I'm not there.
They have
yet.
cat cafes out there too. I really want to see that. Oh, we gotta
We
go.
got cat cafes here.
They do?
Yeah.
Like you can bring your own
On
cat.
Melrose.
No. You can go and like eat with cats and.
Yeah, I mean
pet
it's
them.
literally like a strip
Oh.
club, but
It's a strip. What?
with cats though. No. Instead of strippers, it's like cats. You know, because you pay for the cat's attention and whatnot.
Shit, yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's not free.
You like make it rain on some cats?
Treats perhaps. I ain't never been. I don't know what goes on behind closed
I've been
doors
to
at the
one,
cat
but it
cafe,
wasn't-
But the way
Now
they
we gotta
described it, I
go.
was like, okay, that sounds like a. Cause
That would-
anyway, I don't know. I don't want to speak. I don't know.
No, I heard that in Japan they have them though. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, that's some cool.
And they have like this place so you can just like get someone. You just pay money and someone just rubs your back for you, like just like gently like this.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
Comforting.
they
I
just
need-
rub your
I need
back and
just,
they
like, a
rub your
massage,
legs.
for real.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want like to be rubbed.
Just a back rub, just a pat on the back.
Right?
Good job.
$1 a
Sometimes they
pat.
be rough with you in the
Right,
massages.
right.
Like me and Anu got a massage in New York, and they just, like
Oh, wow.
walked on our backs. You remember that?
Ooh.
She was
Bro,
like, I had
she
the
was
big lady.
crip walking on
I
my
had the
shit,
big
bro.
lady.
Wow.
And I just like couldn't walk right. For
Bro,
like, a
this
couple
bitch
days
has
after.
strong ass feet, bro.
Damn.
Like, bro, like she put her toes in the back of my neck and was like doing like
Whoa.
jutsus
Yeah.
on my shit, bro. I don't know what was
Yeah.
going
That
on.
was the craziest massage I've ever
Good
had.
techniques.
like,
It was like Chinatown, New York, in the alleyway. Like
It was
go
like
deep
it was in some
down.
weird ass alleyway. We like went down some
Oh,
dark
shit.
ass stairs and shit.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you gotta
Shady
press that.
massage.
Yeah, hey, you know, you gotta live a little, you know.
No,
I
for
need a
real.
massage. I might treat myself at some point.
You should.
I've just been so busy. Yeah.
You can just group
Nah, I
on that
feel
shit.
you.
Group on
Now
that
you definitely
shit.
gotta get the massages, man, to help your body keep
Yeah,
up with the work
facts.
ethic.
Mhm.
You know
Or
what I'm saying?
cupping. You
That
should try
taking
cupping.
care of your body is super
I did
important.
that. I did that.
Cupping's
before.
lit.
I've never. You went camping before?
Yeah, you did cupping?
I did
No,
it
I
in
feel you.
China.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did in China?
Yeah.
How was that?
So how many places outside of the U.S. have you been to? And
I mean, you know,
Was it just
a
China,
little-
Japan?
A little fair share of travel. I've been to Japan like 3 times because that's my favorite place. Been to China, been to Milan, Been to Berlin twice.
Wow, Berlin.
Been to Vienna. And where else I feel like that might be it for real. Yeah, because 2020 I had grandiose plans. I was gonna go to Portugal and all kinds of crazy shit. I was gonna.
What parts of China you go to?
I went to Chengdu.
Ooh, okay.
Sichuan region.
Lit.
Yeah.
What they got going on out there? How was your time?
That's where all the pandas are from.
Ooh,
panda. So I went to this panda sanctuary, and turns out all pandas are Leos too, just due to their mating period.
All pandas are Leos.
Yeah, they're all born within a 2-week span in August. So I was like, all right,
crazy. Twin,
That's cool.
my spirit animal.
So that was tight.
That's a fun fact.
No, wow.
Fun fact. And their shit is like lime green.
Wow.
Oh,
'Cause all
because
they
they
eat
eat
is
bamboo.
bamboo.
Sure,
Is it like
lit, too.
like
I don't know. It looked like foam. I was like, what the fuck?
what?
Yeah, it was like.
That was a consistency.
I mean, it's a consistency of shit.
Like horse poop
But
is
it's
kind of
just
green
lime
sometimes.
green.
But not,
shit.
like,
It was, bro. It
It
was.
is. That's some
lime
colorful ass
green,
shit.
dude.
I would expect a
Neonish.
cute ass panda to have like a
That's
That's
little cute shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cute
think
little
It
lime
has
green
little
shit.
cute
I mean, Google it. I don't know. Maybe put on a list like panda shitting, but
Look it up, panda
it
shitters.
is crazy. At least the one I saw, he could have been a unique one. But yeah, so that was tight.
That makes sense, though.
what else I was
Berlin sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it
Berlin.
like
was that?
romantic out there? Sounds like a romantic city.
I mean, I wouldn't say romance. I don't.
No.
I mean, anywhere can
Nightclub?
be romantic.
I mean,
What's romantic? Is LA romantic?
See, that's how I know I be asking T the same question. I'm like, is this romantic? Like, what is romantic?
I guess you can romanticize anything,
I
honestly.
know. I
You
love
really can.
romance.
But I think like people think of romance, they think of like Paris or Italy.
Oh
or,
no.
Or like
Dude, Italy, Milan, they were kind of. I don't know if it was racism.
He said no.
Or they were just like dicks, but they were just kind of like dicks.
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
places don't like Americans. Did they know you're American?
Yeah, I'm like trying to like first day I'm like, yo, where's the train? And bro is just ignoring me. And they give me so much attitude. I was like, bro, you the first person. Why they put you here? Out of all the people, like they need somebody friendly. Like,
Was it the staff? Was it
yeah,
staff
I'm like,
member?
isn't this your job? Sorry, don't you work?
Aggravated to do your job.
Right. He's like, oh, you goddamn. I don't even know how to do their
That's the one accent you can't do.
I don't know.
Yo,
I don't
Jaron's
wanna-
accents tonight.
I don't,
like 10 out of
I don't
10.
want the
Hilarious.
Italians coming in, but nah, they was like, he was like, no, he was shitty with me, and people was just being weird, and like, you know, I remember we went to this restaurant, they were like, oh, please don't ask for chicken Alfredo.
Don't ask
What?
for it.
Yeah, I was like, why? Well, first of all,
Why you think I was gonna ask for that?
Yeah, I don't want no goddamn chicken Alfredo. I've dated many women in their 20s at my age, so I'm chicken Alfredo'd out. I'm chicken Alfredo'd out, mamas. I want something real, some tagliatelle, bolognese. So,
These
but then
accents.
I was like, but why not? And they were like, that's not a real thing. That is American.
Oh
You know?
wow! Like it doesn't
Italian
really exist
American.
in their
That's
country?
a name. That's like the name John here. So I was like, okay, well, we have a pizza named after John, Papa John's.
John. Alfredo is the name. Alfredo.
Authentico, if you ask me. But nah.
Were they like that in Japan, or were they like? Because you said you weren't
Like
sure
if you
it was
don't, they don't
a
like
little
tattoos. I know out there.
racist?
Like they look
I
at you
don't know.
funny.
Nah, they weren't racist. I feel like, well, not that I could figure. I mean, I'm sure there were some people who maybe were racist, but I think they avoided me. You know, but I feel like people were more like in their like they're more polite and just like in their own. They're minding their own business. They very much mind their own business.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And in a way, but like it was like I feel like they like it was mostly people who like Americans or black people and just wanted to experience like that culture. So it was pretty like they were pretty like stoked. It's like, oh, sugoi! oh, dread dayo! Oh, like, and then they show me their hair. I'm like, oh, dread, and he has dreads. I'm like, first of all, how did you even do that? I'm like, I was like, cool, like, yes, picture. I was like, sure.
They took a picture with
I'd be
you.
like, Stephen Curry dayo! I'd be like, no.
That's so wild.
Yeah, very, very wild, very weird experience. There's a lot of just looks, and But I think, you know, as long as you just respect their culture, you know,
you're straight.
You're straight. And like no smoking where you can't smoke, and throwing the trash in the trash. Just common sense, but you know, some
how you can get like fined a lot of money for like littering out there because it's very clean.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to avoid the law for sure, so I was on my straight and narrow. Yeah,
you was on my straight and narrow.
Yeah, but it was cool. You know, it was cool. Like I love Japan. They fucking get it, and I feel like they're really into whatever they're into. Like they're people just super into cholo culture.
Really,
look straight like Mexican.
Oh wow.
They look like they Mexican, and they like will drive around in lowriders and fucking like
awesome.
Yeah, like they're very committed to like the lifestyle. And I'm just like, cause I remember I came from LA. I'm like, damn, okay, they got lowriders out here. How they like? I didn't know there was Mexican. I was like, wait a minute, this nigga not Mexican. They're not Mexican. And you know, they just into shit like that. So and then there's people who are into like reggae, like and just
really?
Like that whole Bob Marley aesthetic.
Wow.
But by and large, they're into cool shit, like shit that is like pretty cool, you know, like because I feel like that reggae scene is kind of niche. It was probably bigger when reggae was cool, but now everybody kind of likes
like
hip hop,
and shit.
yeah.
Hip-hop.
And of course J-pop, they got their own thing going on there. So,
Oh, D.
and anime and shit, but I'll fuck with it. Any craft like camping, they do camping to the highest, and like they have like camping because I like to camp too, and I'm like, damn, they got entire magazines just with camping products, and you know, like that, like anything they're into, like if you're into watches, Rolexes, there's like a whole culture of that, and that's what I fought with about it, because I have my niche sort of, you know, creative thing, so it's like it's dope that there's people out there that, you know, appreciate it.
That's dope.
Oh,
that's
really
dope,
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
What do you think about to change the subject?
Right,
what do you think about AI?
I think it's tight. I know I hear all this rigmarole about, okay, you know, AI is coming to steal our jobs. But here's my thing. AI, okay, cool. You just typed in a video. You just typed up a video and it spit out a video. You did that. Anybody can do that. That's the low-hanging fruit of AI. But if you like me, the way I'm utilizing AI, I'm utilizing AI to re-topologize 3D models. You know what I'm saying? To most people, that's foreign. You know, so I'm not worried, cause like we not even speaking the same language. So, okay, boom, AI brought you from here to here. But I was already up here. And now AI just brought me up here. Just, you know, gave me that 20% more advantage. But I'm still, even me without AI is shitting on everything you doing with AI. So best believe when I'm using AI, that's like saying, I like asking Michael Jordan, you know, it's like, hey, Michael, you think you can beat this average Joe at a basketball games? Mind you, he's on steroids, and I think he did a little bit of meth. Michael Jordan's like, bitch, I'm Michael Jordan. Slam dunk on his crackhead ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. And I feel like the people who are threatened are like the same kind of gatekeeper, kind of, you know, creepy photographer, shitty DJ, and just hack of an artist who is threatened by anybody better than them, because they just exist for the low-hanging fruit. And if they're like, oh, other people are going to take the low-hanging fruit and then I'm going to be obsolete, it's like, yeah, because you was obsolete to begin with. You're only here because you gatekeep and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you never was real. AI did not make you any realer or make the real any less fake.
Wow.
So it's just life. It's just gonna make things better. Like the way I'm using AI, shitting on people. It probably couldn't even tell. Of course, you made the everybody else is making. You made that same thing. Cool. Pick up a camera and take a picture of some girl you're trying to fuck. Call yourself a photographer. It's not the same. It's like a real photographer. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
it's
bad photographer's gonna get offended, but that's real ass
the way you
fucking
think.
shit.
Hey, you know what?
Take a
Okay,
picture of a
guys.
girl you're trying to
If
fuck.
you're a photographer or a DJ, Low key, fuck you. Y'all need to bring your A game to this art shit. I'm an animator, bro. You pulled your camera out at a concert and took a picture. Okay, cool, bro. Cool. Take it to another level. Here's what I want to see. If you don't want to see this from me, and you want to see this, and you a photographer, you a DJ, I'm gonna start with photographer first. If you a photographer, a so-called artist, what you need to do is bring that same energy that you see Steven Spielberg bring to an entire movie. Take that in one frame. Put all your resources in taking this one photo, capturing this one moment. Build a set. Get actors. Paint them. Thoughtful in the wardrobe. Get the lighting that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Then we could talk. Then I put some respect on. You have some respect on my name. I'm tired of everybody holding everybody's hand and saying we all kumbaya. We are. No, you trash. You're trash. You're trash. You're trash.
Yo,
you're a DJ and you pressed a button. You need to do something else. You look up DJ Screw. Now that's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? He chopped up, not slopped up. You look at the technique, take it to the next level. If not, you're trash. Or maybe you're not trash. I don't care. You living your life, but don't try to say you an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say it, but then a real artist gonna check you and be like, bro, you gatekeeping. You lame, actually. So that's why I got
wise words from Jared Braxton.
Man,
on that. And again, no disrespect. I mean, if you took it disrespectful, like, that's fine. That's fine. But
you took it disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're a real photographer, you know who you are. You doing it big. People know you. You probably get into a bag. You doing it right. If you just taking pictures of naked girls you trying to fuck you, bro. Like, fuck you. And if you a DJ you think you not trying to show other DJ, you don't want nobody using your equipment because you afraid once they use their equipment they gonna replace you. Fuck you, bro. Put other people on because your shit probably suck anyway. Hate a DJ that just be like, I'm gonna play what I want. Fuck the crowd, nigga. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. Remember. I'm not.
I heard it messes up the flow.
Let's just think like back to a time before us when people went to look at like. The DJ wasn't even a thing, bro. Like, the DJ was in the background. He was playing music. People was coming to the party to dance and see other people dance. Now people come to see a DJ. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So y'all actually need to step down from your pedestal a little bit and, cater to dancers. And that's what I want to see going forward in the future. You know, everybody's so, like, take your phone out, da-da-da-da. But let's go back to just, like, bro, like, we come to this party to dance
for the music.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And then let's all dance and kumbaya. And then when everybody dancing, then we can start to look at dancers critically. But I ain't want to do that. But I'm like, but everybody, you can't help it. When you know what I'm saying, somebody really going in and dancing and shit, everybody like, oh shit, and then somebody just come in like.
That circle form.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, I'm glad you tried, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga was really getting that shit. That's all. I feel like we got to give people props. Because when we giving everybody like, yeah, then it's like niggas actually doing shit. It take away from what they doing.
Yeah, like trying to give everyone a medal.
Right.
That like does a race.
I'm like, bro, like just go home and beat your own
There needs
meat.
to be a first place. There needs to be a second place. There needs to be a third.
I don't even think it's like it need to be, but it's like it just makes shit fun. You know what I'm saying? It makes shit fun. Like I don't know. I'm just a competitive person. I'm driven and stuff, and it's just weird coming out here in LA. But
and it's like everyone like is patting each other on the back, like
sometimes, but behind the back,
sometimes,
they talking
shit.
Yeah,
I talk about
like
all
that
the
compares
time
to New
with
York.
people compared to New York, dude.
New York, they like talk shit in your face.
They talk shit in your face. They talk shit in your face. It depends what you're doing, you know. I don't know. Or people wherever you go.
Yeah. I feel like people are so fake nice out here, though. Like, they're like, oh my God, girl, like, let's be friends.
Yeah, we experienced that a lot in LA when me and Divinity first moved to LA. Yeah. We went to a couple mansion parties, and it's just like you said, like, people are just, like, fake nice. Right. Like, people come up to you be like, oh, word, bro. Oh, you rap? Oh, cool, man. Let me put my Instagram in your phone. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to talk to my management and all this extra weird shit you didn't even ask for, and like the next week, like shit, they don't follow you.
Yeah, the thing I don't know about LA is like, you know, I try to, you know, talk to people, chop it up, whatever, meet new people, and then that hit me with what they hit me with, you know, they just be acting, you know, too cool for school, you know. And then, you know, then they'll be like, oh, what do you do? I'll be like, oh, I'm an animator. Like, oh, you're an animator? Dude, I could use you. Like, literally the words. Like,
I feel like you hear that all the time.
A lot too, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
can you afford me?
Right, first of all, you can't even afford me, you broke bitch. Second of all, you didn't give me the time of day till you could use me.
Yeah, like
Your words.
You even ask, like,
Your words.
would you want to work together? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or catch the vibe. You just
You know
like,
what
I
I'm
can
saying?
use you.
You
Like,
know?
you could work for me. Like, damn.
Because people just want to, like, fake, like they want to play the position like they a boss sometimes.
Yeah,
or like they
a lot
could
of
give you these
times.
opportunities, and I think it really just feeds their ego.
Definitely.
Like saying it, like going up and saying it to people, like, oh yeah, oh you do that, oh dope, yeah, like
Right, exactly. It's like,
da-da-da.
bitch, I'm not trying to work with you.
yeah, like,
I'm pretty booked and busy, my love. Like, like, and your shit is kind of whack. And then your energy sucks too. But there's cool people too. I know
Yeah,
everybody
energy
be like,
sucks,
they
too.
talk about like, yeah, I came to LA and it was so fake. Like, da 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 da. Yeah, I feel like people are just more or less kind of fake.
Do you feel like in New York there were more?
People are fake in New York too.
Yeah.
People are fake in New York.
But they
too.
weren't like fake nice, were they?
I don't even know. Honestly, I feel like things is changing so much. The thing I think that's the biggest difference between New York and LA is like, New York feels like a bigger community vibe, you know?
Oh,
and
deep.
people, you know, one thing I realize New Yorkers love to do is help you get to where you're going. If you know, even on the train. Like, oh, you want to get the 4, and then you catch that to the 5, and you just take that all the way to Fordham. Trust me, it's not running, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? They love knowing their city. They love sharing
they're
that
so
knowledge.
proud of themselves.
Whereas in LA, you walk up to somebody random like, hey, can I, they look at you like, ugh. No, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. No, I don't want any, no photos, please. Like, I don't, no. Relax. I'm human like you. I'm not poor. Like, I'm like, yeah, I drove here. I drove here, but now I'm walking to the next. Do you know where Erewhon is? Erewhon? It's over in there. Wait, what do you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Literally,
wait,
what do you do? What do you do?
but like, I feel like New York people try to, I know you, like, but like, that's the thing. Like, people will help get you where you're going. But if you don't got the sauce, it really doesn't matter. Like in New York, they're gonna help you and be like, "Oh, you're doing X, Y, and Z. Let me take you to this," and then they'll take you to that person. And if you're not really valid, in what you're doing, then that person will be like, we'll come back in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Whereas LA, they won't even tell you how to get to where everything's like, this is my little spot. This is my one thing I can't. The thing that blew my mind about LA, I was like, okay, y'all actually fried, was like, I got nothing against white hipster people. In fact, I love them. I love you. But this, like, super hipster, like, white person was like, I was like, oh my God, where'd you get that taco? Da, 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 da. Like, I'm so hungry. He was like, I don't, it's like a little mom and pop food truck. I'm like, yeah, where is it? Okay, I'll tell you, but I don't really want people knowing about this.
Just
I'm
the
like,
gatekeeping-
why?
The gatekeeping, like,
How you gonna gatekeep tacos? First of all, this some old Mexicans who trying to get some bread, who probably, got family that they trying to bring over from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be that link. Yet here you are trying to block their blessing. The fuck you mean? You better tell me where these tacos are, nigga.
Damn.
Like, the fuck you talking about? I was like, you fried. How you gonna block somebody else's? How you gonna gatekeep somebody else? Like, I was like, you crazy, bro.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. So I'm like, how you gonna
super fucked.
gatekeep a taco truck,
No.
bro? Because that you gonna fuck it up for yourself. Cause then nobody knows about it. Now it went out of business. Good job.
now you don't have
Yeah.
those tacos.
Good job.
Right.
I'm
Good
crying.
job.
Yo,
It's like, it seems like a sense of like superiority, I guess.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it is,
like-
man. It should be people.
It's just a big ass
fucking-
ego.
like,
Yeah,
like they're
ego,
gonna wait in the
ego,
line.
yeah.
It's just the ego.
Yeah, the
Because if I
ego.
tell everyone there's gonna be a long line, and I gotta wait man long.
Oh, true. But
Yeah.
Who knows?
Fuck it,
And
bro.
then if I want to get it, I won't be able to because it'll be sold out by the time I get there.
Right, nah, just let, bro. Fuck it. Let people get it,
Yeah.
man.
When you said a hipster, the first place I thought of was Echo Park.
I love Echo Park.
I love Echo Park, and
But yeah, that's
it made me think of how me and Divinity were at Echo Park today. We went to the gym.
Oh my gosh.
Worked out at the gym, got a nice little pump. You know what I'm saying? Nice little pump. You know what I'm saying? Not a little pump. I ain't gonna kid. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, Divinity's like, yo, let's go to the park, Echo Park. So we go to Echo Park. I'm there. I'm chilling. We pick a nice little spot on the grass. It's like a little lake, geese, real romantic shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like a couple feet away from us is like two ladies, like some girl, looked like it was her mom. They look like very innocent, like Hispanic looking people.
Yeah.
And then some random ass bum, bro, like just comes out of nowhere and like starts like harassing them, bro. And like trying to get their attention, and they look creeped out. So long story short, a couple times it kept going back. But long story short, I had to punch this fool in the fucking face today,
punch
bro.
Him in the face.
Whoa.
Bro, I had to punch him in the face, bro.
That's
like
Yeah, right.
I've had a situation with
I've
Anu.
never punched a bum in the face.
Can I talk about the other situation at the thing? The guy thought you were looking through your bag.
Yeah, sure. Go
Oh
ahead.
my goodness.
All right, so we're like all dressed up. I was wearing a full ski mask, and like we're just going out, and we went to like
My
the
homie
stripper
had this
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is when I knew like, yo, if I was gonna fight, I was gonna fight. So
no.
so this guy wore like an Armani like shirt, but he like lost his shirt. So he thought we had it because we looked thug.
He thought we took his shirt, bro.
Bro,
And it's like this white cis man,
Armani,
buff
like-
as fuck, like, you got my shirt. And like
Pressing me and my boy, like, yo, you got our shirt. I'm like, no, we don't got your shirt. So we going downstairs. There's like a camera ring. We put our iPhone there. We're taking pictures. Him and his whole entourage, they like looking at us weird now. Comes up to us again. Yo, you got our shirt, da-da-da. My boy's about to go get his bag to open his bag to show he don't got it. I'm like, whoa, bro, like, you're not about to open up your bag and show him shit, bro. Like, we don't got your shirt, bro. So I just had to check him. But, like, that shit was, like, insane.
So
Like,
in those situations, I know, like,
Wild,
all right,
you
like,
know?
you know what I'm saying? But, you know,
you've been dying to
it's
fight
LA,
someone.
bro. Sometimes, you know,
You've
you
been
gotta
dying to
stand your
someone.
ground.
I just like, I was like,
One thing that grinds my gears, bro, is like weirdo men that be bugging like innocent women that be minding their business, bro.
yeah.
Like, there's been a couple of times. Like one time I remember I went to this club and there was some like drunk dude like bugging this girl, and like she clearly did not want him next to her, bro. I had to like push him. He like fell and like some dude dropped his drink. It was mad funny.
Oh shit.
But that shit irks me, bro. So like, you know, today I really felt like a superhero.
Right.
I felt like I was part of the Justice League.
Anu man.
Anu man. I am Anu man.
nah, but I feel like you've been dying to like fight.
And
someone.
I train
You're just
Muay
ready.
Thai
You're just
too.
ready.
So like I've
So-
been in the gym just like waiting to like, you
The
know.
guy was yelling at Anu, and the
Charging
guy
up.
just comes up to
Waiting to
Anu
test
like,
the moves out.
fake flexing, and then like
Wow.
takes his shirt
Whoa.
off, takes all his stuff. Anu was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready." Anu gets up and said, "It was so crazy." It
Bro,
was
my
like, that
form, bro,
right
my
on him.
that form was fire.
I wish he recorded it because I wanted to see
I
my
wanted to be
form,
that
bro.
person.
I wanted to see my form,
Next
bro.
time, right? Well, hopefully not next
That
time.
shit was
but
like,
Right.
bro.
I couldn't
You were
record
charged
that.
up.
I don't know. I
I
didn't
was
want to be that
floating like a
person.
butterfly, bro.
That one person. In
I was
the
floating
back.
like a butterfly,
Right.
bro. I'm telling you.
That's hilarious.
But no, that made me think of that shit when he was talking about hipster, because there's mad hipsters in Echo Park.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
It's cool. I mean, shit.
I like Silver Lake a lot. I live out there.
I like Silver Lake.
Yeah,
I
Silver
like
Lake,
it a
Echo
lot.
Park are dope. Super
Mhm.
dope. I would for surely live out there.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It's super nice.
Yeah,
What
man,
is it
get
called?
The house in the
Hype
Silver
House?
Lake Hills.
Mhm.
TikTok house?
So- Lake is really
we
nice,
want to do
yeah.
a fucking. We want to create a. We're gonna create a content house,
Uh oh.
and I'm
I
very
was to create a
excited.
content house.
Wow.
What does that even mean?
I know.
Woo! It sounds like smoke, right?
Smoke.
Yeah, like drama.
Yeah. Yeah, it sound messy.
So essentially, like a lot of content creators do this in LA. Like a bunch of people, content creators, they come together, they pull their bread, and like they get a crib.
Oh, okay. Content.
And, like,
crib.
they're
So
all,
this, but at the crib.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
You know, because
shit.
we in a nice little spot in K-Town right now. But I'm like, man, like, I don't know. When I used to live with her and her fam out on the East Coast, like, it was cool. Like,
Y'all
like
came here
being,
together.
Yeah.
He wanted to
Wow.
move over here first.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then I was
Because I knew I had to come here to level up the music game, you know?
Wow, okay.
But, like, we kind of had, like, a little... It was like a roommate situation, essentially. It was, like, her family, but, like, it felt like it was, like, a bunch of roommates. And, like, you know, I really come to discover, like, and learn more about the power of group economics. When a bunch of people come together for a certain cause and how you can make things happen quicker.
They say if you want to go far, go together, and if you want to go fast, go alone.
Wow. You're full of analogies, huh?
I
You're like,
be
you
listening.
got like
I like
wisdom,
that one.
like deep wisdom
I
in
be
you, bro.
listening, man. I'm
I
a
be
student of life, for real.
If you want to go fast, go it alone.
Okay.
But if you want
to go far,
if you want to go far, go together.
Yeah, that's how they say. So
would you rather go far or fast?
I think I've gone far.
Okay.
And now, I've
now
had
you're
my
trying to
family,
go fast.
I had my team, I had everything, and now I'm like, I'm trying to take off. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. And then, once I get to the promised land, then I bring everybody with me in it. Because I was the type of person, too, is like, what I'm saying? Like I said, my squad, my homie, they're the ones who really got me into taking music seriously. And we used to make shit together, and life starts happening, and not just them, but just all my friends, everybody. It's like you want everybody to succeed, you want everybody around you to bring that same energy, but sometimes they don't, because life happens or whatever, because it's hard, it's whatever, but sometimes you just gotta take that lead. That's why I'm out here, period, because I'm out here alone. I feel like I'm more of an East Coast vibe, but I'm just trying to just expand, and I'm making a feature film, so it kind of makes sense to be out here right now, and I'm gonna be out here till I reach my natural peak, and then go somewhere else. But I'm on my solo dolo shit. Even when I travel, I'll be traveling alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to tired of dealing with, well, I don't eat this, and I'm in this, and I don't give a fuck. I'm about to eat this dick. I don't give a shit. Not literally. And if it was literally, it'd be consensual, of course. But
I don't give a fuck. You about to eat this dick.
But nah, like I'm like, man, I'm trying to get to a bag too. I'm trying to be on my young side, but not real savage shit. It's very, very tame. But you know what I'm saying? I'm on my different side, because sometimes I get on the phone, I'll fuck a whole entire project up, because I'm just I keep it a little too real. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately, I got like a nice team. I got a manager, I got many agents, I got a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And I pull them out like chess pieces at the right time. Very seldom do I use the whole team, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, being a young black man, you walk into a big corporate, entity, and they'll just, try to talk to you some kind of way. It's like, what? I'm not even having it. You know what I'm saying? I had to tap in, to the manager, whatever. Be like, go speak to these niggas, man. And it's like, sometimes it's like having him say X, Y, and Z. It speaks more than if I said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just
he
the
plays
fact
the
that
role more.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, that's not budging. Now we need to bring out the lawyer. Him say. So now it's like, because I'm like, that's a weird thing. It's like being an artist. You know what I'm saying? You need your bread. Sometimes I'm like, I need my money. Like, right the fuck now. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be the bad guy or ruffle feathers. So it's like, now I got the lawyer or my manager or agent. They're the bad guy. I have them deliver the bad news. And it's kind of dope too. Maybe I shouldn't be saying all this sauce on the goddamn thing, but whatever.
No, you're just channeling. Like, you're just,
but like the thing is it's kind of dope too, because then they can also play it off like, hey, my hands are tied. He doesn't know. You we need to Y and Z. And I'm gonna say this too, because I'm on my rant. I'm on my shit, because it's not all peaches and rainbows and roses. Being an artist is hard. Honestly, it'd probably be easier to go to med school, because at the end of the day, if you do X, Y, and Z, you're gonna get this degree and you're gonna go out and be a doctor. But as an artist, there's no rubric. You can follow those who are great, but then those who are great tend to be crazy, like Kanye. So it's like, damn, okay, am I following this crazy man's model? And then you look at, okay, they took the straight and narrow, or this, you know what I'm saying? There's no way. You look at people, you follow the money. It's like, damn, that person was a criminal for the better half of their career. I don't even think they ever made any money. You know what I'm saying? So there's no right or wrong way in making this. But man, the situations I done got in recently, man, there's this one entity, and I will not name them, but they owed me some bread. We were supposed to work, whatever. We signed a contract, and they was like, yo, I was like, half up front, as soon as we start working, you'll give me half up front, and then the other half when we're done or whatever the case may be. And this was their contract. I was like, okay, bet. I love working like this. Sign that shit. I said, I'll take the cab right here. But I'm not pressed. I'm like, I'm working. Da 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 da. But then so early on in the project, they're like, okay, we want to go a different direction. We just don't think that da da da. This is a good fit. And I won't even get into the nitty gritty, but they came up with some bullshit shit, and they the type of people who are like, they're making this art that's like, oh, look at all the, this, we're making art and we're putting black and diverse and queer people and da 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 da, and it's like, these are the images they're portraying, but I know behind the scenes of the meeting, it was all white people, mainly men, and it's men drawing these black people, kind of like black fishing online or whatever, not black fishing, but it's like they're a company. And they're doing it, and then they're like, oh, this is our first time working with like creative outside of our corporation. So I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe they'll be a bit flexible, but like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have my friend kind of help out with explanations. Like, oh wait, he didn't sign an NDA. He didn't. They freak out. All right, okay, I'm sorry. I won't work with him. Fine, it's fine. You keep springing people on me, like y'all whole ass team. Y'all keep springing people on me, but as soon as I spring over, y'all tripping. Anyway, long story short, they was really tripping, and they were like, you know what? We're not gonna work with you anymore. Maybe we'll do something later on down the road. But here is literally 10% of the budget, and I was like, no. Okay, nah, that's fine. If you don't want to work. If y'all doing the player thing, what y'all need to do is give me the full budget for wasting my fucking time. Oh, yeah. Because I told y'all I got a busy schedule, but I can make time for y'all. And then I make that time, and then y'all want to cancel. So you understand, I've canceled other things to make time. Y'all need to run me my fucking racks. And then they're like, nah. So I had to let my manager. I said, look, nigga, contractually, they owe us X amount of bands off rip, regardless what they say, whatever. We need that fucking bread. And they're like, all right, well, they said, we'll give you half of what was contractually obligated to you. Just and they say, take this, and that's just for sake of burning a bridge. Like saying I'm burning a bridge. I'm like, bitch, what? These niggas burning a bridge. I know good and well you didn't even come back to even ask me that. He's like, no. I told him we need all the money. In fact, we think I was like, yeah. I was like, bro, go back, tell them, yeah, we need all the money, and they're burning the bridge. If they want to save the bridge, they need to give me the full fucking shit. Damn. But fortunately, I didn't have to spaz on it, because you hear how I get. I'm passionate, you know what I'm saying? In
this fire sign.
In corporate settings, they can construe this passion as aggression. And maybe it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, y'all need to keep it a bean. Good and well, if I was contractually obligated to do X, Y, and Z and I didn't, y'all wouldn't be like, well, here, for sake of burning a bridge. No. You're gonna get your bands. And I'm tired of the world getting theirs on me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta pay $100 ticket. Oh, they didn't tow my car. Now I gotta pay $500. But then when it's time for y'all to cut the check for JERON, when it's time for y'all to keep it a bean with yourself, look in the mirror and say you owe this nigga some substantial paper. Now we wanna like. No. So that's why I got, I got the tent. But it's like, I'm not that type of person who's like, okay, I'm not gonna get my manager involved with this podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just, these are homies. I'm definitely not gonna get my lawyer involved. But when the right time comes, you know what I'm saying? Because then also I gotta pay him.
Yeah. I
gotta pay him. So I gotta make sure it makes sense.
It's cool that you have this team, but you can also use them at your own willing. They're not obligated to you. Like, I'm taking 10% of what you got. You know what I mean?
They work for you. These people, they work for you, and that's the way the world also kind of works. Like, if you an artist, it's like no one's gonna hold your hand. They may have the best intentions and they may have all the connections in the world, but unless you say, hey, this is who I want to be. I want to be here. People aren't. I mean, they're gonna try their best, and I applaud, because even during the pandemic, I had agencies looking at me, and I was with one agency, and now I'm with another agency, and like they're trying their best, and they brought me some bread, some good money, some easy money. Appreciate y'all. But you know, at the end of the day, it was like some industry shit, kind of like Disney Channel looking as Facebook kind of, you know, vibe. No disrespect to y'all. I'd love to work with you, Disney, and Facebook. Would love to work, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? It was like real quick. But I'm trying. It's like I got the vision. You viewers, I'm pointing at you. Those who are listening, y'all got the vision too. You gotta you can stay true to who you are and just keep going. And you know, even if people come along and you think they Hollywood fat cats or whatever the case may be, just remember you got the vision. You know what's cool for you, and you do that. And that's what I'm gonna do too. And then they gonna help me. And then when niggas get to tripping, I'm gonna get to tripping, and I'm gonna let them, you know, translate that. Or whatever, or go to ChatGPT. How to politely say, "Run me my bands, bitch."
The perfect way to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, I do. Like, I just be over my computer, like. Sorry for the delay. I hope this email finds you well. ChatGPT, take the wheel before I fucking lose my whole career.
That's hilarious.
This is probably the funniest podcast.
Man, I'll be on my computer vexed. Be on my computer vexed, man. And there ain't enough time in the day, man. It's crazy. Now I see why people get private jets, bro. Since y'all vibey, let me manifest for y'all. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Well, it's very selfish. It's a manifestation for myself, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all can take notes. Maybe
I was gonna ask you too, anything that you're currently trying to manifest in your career right now that you want.
Oh, my career?
If you would like to
talk
about
I feel like
it.
I done said enough about my career. Let's get to know the real me. Okay. Where my mind at?
How about you?
where my mind at? You know what I'm saying? Outside of the work. Because this is all new to me, and that's why I'm not like super business. Well, I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a CEO
as long
of a
as your
corporation.
bands are run.
You said, excuse me?
As long as your bands are ran. You
know what I'm saying? If you got, I'll pick up if the money calling. And that's the kind of business I run. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of business y'all doing, but I pick up when the money call exclusively. Anywho, manifestation. Once I do,
can we light this up as we manifest?
You light it up. We
gonna give it to you. You gonna light it up.
You got the
for
lighter
yourself.
back.
Oh shit!
Pouch.
You know what I'm saying? JERON Braxton sponsored lighter bag. Call our number 1-800. Run me them bands. Get you one. I'm just playing.
How can someone get one for real though?
No, pull up to the art show August 4th. UTA Art Space in Beverly Hills.
Love that. You gotta go. For sure.
Pull up, yeah. Oh my God, I'm shutting down the city. Let me just tell you, this ain't even manifestation. This real life. This real life. Art show in Beverly Hills. Art show, Beverly Hills.
Beater.
I mean, it just sound nice. That sound nice. You know what I'm saying?
Sound nice.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be very lit. Sculptures, digital art. Bro, it's gonna be like I'm not just saying I'm the greatest artist to walk this earth. You feel me? I'm not just saying that, but y'all can see. Please come August 4th, UTA Art Space, Beverly Hills. That's where you get the little lighter situation, man.
I want one.
Get one, get two.
I have to get one, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Anyway,
Yeah,
and then the after party. Have y'all been to apartment 200?
Nah, I hear about it all the time. It looks so lit,
bro.
It looks fucking
after
lit.
Party at apartment 200 with all the best DJs. It's finna be so lit.
The DJs that you actually fuck with and not like
DJs I fuck with
that you talked about.
You DJ too, right?
No, real DJ. Yeah.
You're not just pushing buttons, right?
No, I'm just pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons. I'm just pushing buttons. That's how I know y'all are fraud. That's how I know, because I'm just up there having fun. You talk about this your passion, you making a living. All right.
Do you have a DJ name?
Maybe you should DJ a real job. DJ a job application.
Do you have a DJ name? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Young JB De Niro, DJ JERON Braxton, DJ Mr. Traction.
I like DJ De Niro.
I'm just playing. It's just JERON. You know what I'm saying? But depending on how I'm feeling that day, you know.
No, you need to give yourself a DJ name.
You know how Drake, there's Jamaican Drake. There's
all the different
there's
accents.
Toronto Drake. Turn the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now, Crody. There's Memphis Drake. You know what I'm saying? There's many flavors of Jaren as well. So it depends. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do like a mashup of like every single accent he did and like make it all one thing.
Right. I'm every Jaren. He's all in me.
Whoa.
I'm every Jaren.
Hey.
He's all in me. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Shorty says she trying to see other people. I said, Wagwan. Wagwan, what you want? What do you want? What version of me do you want, baby?
Which one do you want, baby?
Just whatever. What's
20
your mood?
people in one.
I'm fucking crying.
I don't know. Do you have any manifestations that you're trying to manifest in your life right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Wanu. Let's see.
It could be career or self.
Man, I'm trying to throw this fat ass party. I'm going to throw this fat ass party called BKO Fest. Stay tuned for that. Locking everything in. We'll have details once the details have been supplied. But BKO Fest, man, it's gonna be super duper lit. I'm very excited. The last event that we threw was actually called Oxytocin.
Oh,
so like that's a very crazy coincidence.
Oh my God! Everybody wanna be like me. It's so crazy.
That was before we knew who you were.
Even before they knew me, they wanted to be like me. Twizzy, look crazy.
I'm crying.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, we understand your humor.
Yeah, but it was a dope event. It was for surely a dope event, man. But whenever we do BKO Fest, man, I would definitely love to have you pop out, man.
Have you pop out, man. I'll
DJ for real.
You host that, DJ? Bitch? Don't say that.
Turn up, man. I love partying. I party too much. After this, I'm like, yeah, I got busy. I got so much. I gotta turn up, man. I turn up with the guys and the, you know what I'm saying, the lit boo thing or whatever.
Okay. What are some things you do for fun outside of
You party.
A party, man. And see, that's the other thing, y'all. Come on now.
So it's just working party?
No. Party's okay, but let's just have some appreciation for hobbies, bro. Everything don't gotta be a passive income stream. Everything don't gotta be a career choice. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy, do something. For instance, for me, I like, plants, exotic plants, and gardens and stuff. I live downtown Los Angeles, so
no plants.
No. The plants are indoors.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That works.
I'm not out here trying to flip plants. Unless you want to buy one, you can put an offer in. I do got some exotic species from Yemen.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But
got any pics?
you know what I'm saying? They not even for sale unless you got the right price. But all I'm saying is like, yeah, I got hobbies. I like the plants. What else do I like? I don't even know if this is a hobby or this is just being human, but I like going to nice little restaurants. I got this list of restaurants on my phone, best restaurants in LA, my favorite ones. Somebody was like, oh, are you putting this on your list? What would you rate it? All right, if it's going on the list, it's 10 out of 10. That's the rating. It has to be perfect. It has to be hitting. Because you know what I'm saying? You heard. I fought with Gordon Ramsay. Mm-hmm. He changed me. So now I'm walking in the restaurant like,
what is that?
You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. But I have this little list of things I do even when I'm in a restaurant.
Yeah, what's one of them?
All right, first is the smell test. If I walk in your restaurant, you supposedly frying chicken, and it smell like Fabuloso, that's a red flag. Now I'm not leaving because it don't smell like shit, but it don't smell like chicken. When I walk in the restaurant, it should smell good. If you're baking, it should smell like cookies. So boom, smell test. What it smell like in that bitch? Are people there? If it's the weekend, people should be in your restaurant. Okay, cool. If it's a Tuesday, people at your restaurant, okay, bet. You get a point. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But if nobody there on a Tuesday, damn, your family don't even want to eat lunch here. That say more about you. Okay, boom. this is an easy one. What's the health rating? You know what I'm saying? I won't close the door completely, but I'm like, man, why don't you have an A? You know
What's the lowest you'll go? What's the lowest you'll go?
B. You think I'm stepping foot in C? You think I'm stepping foot in the C? Do you even know what that means?
Like it's
I don't think I've ever been to a sea.
Foul. They must have ran in there and saw a rat. There was roaches. There was fecal matter where it shouldn't have been.
I think that's D.
No, man. They strict.
Below F.
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. You'd be surprised how disgusting these places are. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
No. See.
Yeah.
I'm really wild boy. I'm really playing with my guts if I'm going in a C restaurant. Like that's crazy.
Can I ask your number one restaurant that you like?
Hold on, let me finish the list.
Okay.
Because I might help some restaurants here. Other thing, all right, boom. So what it smell like? Are there people in this bitch? What's the rating? Come on, this is This is an A household. Nobody in this house should be getting nothing under an A plus. Anywho, the other one is what the menu talking about. You got 1,000 things on your menu. Can't everything on this bitch be good? I'm talking about like actually good. You slice a tomato for one dish in the morning, and then you want to get that tomato to me by the end of the day? Nah, man. You guys, nah. Narrow it down. Have four menu items. Better yet, have one item on the menu. Then you can kind of surpass everything a little bit, because there be these little hole in the wall spots. They got the C rating. And not too many people know about them, but it's like, no, when you go here, you have to get the fucking Gobi-chan. It's just like, or whatever the fucking this shit may be. Just get this one thing. You know what I'm saying? Really, if I was that restaurant, I'd be like, okay, we just making this. We just making this. Last thing, what's the vibe like? Bro, did y'all take just an ounce of like, all right, this is the aesthetic we're going for? It don't gotta be crazy, and honestly, less is more. If you don't want to make that decision, just be purely utilitarian, and that bitch should just be spotless. I'm talking about concrete seats, concrete everything. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? What it look like, bro? I'm not trying to see no live, laugh, love. In fact, I don't want to see nothing, bro. Like, I'd rather go in a spot
no live, laugh, love.
and it's just a nice vibe. It smell like food. People in this bitch. A easy menu. I don't know what to get. Okay, that sound good. Bet. Okay, come out. I don't even service. I don't care. Anything else, I don't care, bro. That's my little criteria. Love menu. High health rating. Smell like food. Clean, that go with health rating. And people in that bitch. That's it. You will have a successful restaurant. If you do those things. Believe it or not. And I'll add this one, but it goes without saying, but you'd be surprised. Good ingredients. Quality ingredients. Y'all feeding me bullshit. Fuck that. Go to Erewhon, get some shit. Then I'll pay you what you want. But don't ask for $20 for a little sandwich that you didn't just slap together from Costco. I'm sorry. You gonna need to come correct, big dog.
Ain't making the cut.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. I told you, bro. Like, I'm kind of a hater.
Have you ever been to Harold's Chicken?
I haven't been to Harold's. No.
In Hollywood.
Good,
bro.
I want you to go. You might
they
like
got
it.
busting ass wings.
They pay good. They pay.
I got the list, bro. I whip it out. But one of my favorite.
I want to go to your first one, your top one.
My top one. Well, it depends how much bread you trying to spend. But
just your top one is
it's just a tippy tip. Okay, my top one as of right now, if I'm really trying to treat myself and maybe a young lady, I go to Bavel. You ever been to Bavel?
No. Bavel.
No. It's
must be pricey.
Israeli food. It's a little, but it's not like crazy. It's not like Nobu. But it's you know. Bavel, yeah, or Bestia. Have you heard of Bestia?
No.
Okay, Bestia is
that
cool.
out?
They
Downtown?
the same people. Yeah, I just stay downtown.
Oh, okay. Look.
You know what I'm saying? But they're both kind of like expensive, you know. But sometimes
How you like downtown? You fuck with downtown? Downtown's an interesting vibe. It's like
I fuck with it. Yeah,
yeah, spooky at night out there.
it's very spooky. I literally took a picture of a haunted looking building today. Yeah, so spooky, so creepy. But it's all good. I'm making a horror film, so I'm like channeling
Awesome.
that.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
And I'm looking outside. I see the Cecil Hotel.
I can't wait to watch that.
Yes, watch it. It's gonna change. Here's another manifestation I put out in the world. And I truly believe this. This film is going to create like a paradigm shift in how the West consumes animation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Powerful.
we look at it like Disney, Pixar, whatever. Whereas look at anime. There's a market for shit that is not just 4-quadrant animation for the whole family. Some shit is just for like niche people. You know, I don't even say age or demographic. You know, it could be anybody. But if you into this type of stuff, and people are, we see that with anime, they gonna be into this too. It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. Because also, first of all, horror animation.
That's higher.
Yeah, have you ever seen that? I mean, maybe. I'm not saying you've never seen it, but it's not like a thing. It's not like
Yeah.
I've seen an anime called Another, and it was like pretty horror. It was like a horror one. It was like these kids in school would just die randomly. They never knew who killed like all the kids. You
and it's
found out
called
at the end.
it's an anime though,
Yeah, it's
right?
called
They just
Another.
dropped up.
Yeah.
No,
but
they just
see
die
that
in
there's
horrible
just
ways.
Of
like-
like animation in the
kind of
West.
like Final
When people think of it,
Destination,
it's
but
like
anime.
they think of the four like
yes,
Disney, Pixar.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
not like
They don't really
horror.
think of like
like think of a family friendly animation.
yeah.
What?
Your mind is filled with Boss Baby.
I love Boss Baby.
It's
It's like the
Me
niches
too.
you get is
Me
like
too.
Adult
That's a
Swim
good
type
anime.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
good
I love Adult
animation.
Swim.
Yeah.
I love Adult
Very
Swim,
unique
too.
vibe.
But then it's like you like you said, it has that adult rating to it,
Yeah,
not just like
exactly,
something that's just like
exactly.
on the internet.
So we'll see though, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with the creepy vibes, and it's like I came here for the weather, so I'm not trying to get too cozy. You know, like because of the weather every day. So living downtown keeps me on edge, keeps me, but it is also fucking insane, dude. It's
Yeah, I
it's
bet.
like hot tea. Bro, it's crazy, bro.
If you never been to LA, man,
woo,
Downtown
is
downtown.
go see what it's like.
The energy's insane.
Drive through it maybe.
Yeah, drive through it for sure.
But I
for
feel
sure.
like the energy is so crazy, and like I'm just like that's just my crib. That like I feel like I just have like a little edge above most Los Angelinos because they come downtown and they forget how to drive all of a sudden, and they don't know where to park. I got a parking spot downtown. I know how to get downtown all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And never mind, don't say that. But
We'll say that for the next episode.
right for the next episode.
Damn, man.
real steppers know.
Real steppers.
You could ride through downtown to fill in the blank.
If you know, you know, man. But listen, I'm thanks for coming down, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for
for
having
Thanks
giving
for
us some of
being
your
down,
time,
and
for
thanks for giving some free game and just
Yeah,
telling us
that
a
was
little bit
beautiful.
about who Jaron Braxton is. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
So
yeah.
much
It's been dope. Yeah, for real.
wisdom.
Yeah, a lot of
Insight.
wisdom. Definitely love to do it again sometime. This is probably like the funniest pod. I don't think I've laughed
Yeah,
this
it's
hard.
the funniest
Oh,
podcast
wow.
we've had.
Yeah,
No,
so-
for real. This is
I don't know, crap.
laugh.
People are really gonna love this one. Shout out everyone that watched. Beanie, Daliana, Cactus. Appreciate all y'all. Everyone that watched, tune in. This is another episode of So Top Podcast, episode 7. It was a really good episode. How do you feel about the episode? You just fucking with it?
Good. I feel like energy was so high this episode. You're such a fire sign. Like you're so full of passion. It's fire.
Very good
It's
personality.
crazy because I'm actually an Aquarius.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, you fucking bastard. For real?
No.
I'm like, I don't even.
How did you do
I'm like,
it?
I guess I could see it, but not really.
Nah,
for surely a Leo.
Aquarius.
He
Aquarius.
for surely a Leo.
Sag sun.
Nah, the way he talking, it's Leo energy.
No, it's
Or
not.
Gemini.
Nah, I'm just playing.
He a Leo though.
I don't know.
So Top
now. Maybe
Podcast
it's not.
episode 7, man. We gotta get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Jaron Braxton. Thank you, Honey. Thank you, Divinity. Any closing words before we get out of here?
Yeah, I would like to take a deep breath together.
Okay.
Yeah, we take 3 deep breaths.
Oh,
I'm
good.
gonna use my sound bowl. I get comfortable in a nice, my tuning fork.
Okay.
In a nice position.
Get cozy.
What frequency is this?
528 hertz, which is the frequency of love.
What?
So we're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Out, let it out. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. Let it out. Beautiful. And one more collective breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Welcome to Silk Talk Podcast episode 7. Thank you so much for watching, and shout out Mix Recording Studios.
We love you guys, Mix Recording. I Love You Too, dropping very soon. If you haven't checked out I Love You, check out I Love You on SoundCloud and YouTube. We're catching you on the next episode, man. Peace. Yeah.